Go and tell them why you mad. Bitch, I be all in my bag. I wear my scars like a badge. Had to work hard for the cash. Go and tell them why you mad. Bitch, I be all in my bag.
Slickest old heads you ever see. I'm connected, you can tether me. Chase it till I'm in that Royce truck with the 7 seats. They say I'm hot, like fucking on leather sheet. I'm 5 alarm blazing, level 3. Had to fight my way out of the devil teeth. Baltimore official, sit me right next to Mellow seat. Fantasize on that lime green Lambo with the yellow seats. Puffing that lime green with the yellow streaks. With a fine piece with the jello cheek. After 2 shots in the lead, I tell her eat. I hit the lights and turn the switch on. I never sleep. You pussies is hella sweet. Give them 1, but I sell them 3. Get them done, watch the rebel eat. Let the bass ride, let the treble speak. I'm on the bass line, you better let them eat. Duke crush and tell them better bag. Foul play, you gon' catch a flag. Drum in the mag, come through with nothing on top of the jag. Bitch, I be all in my bag. Bitch, I be all in my bag.
I got the drip, watch me drag.
Bitch, I be all in my bag.
I wear my scars like a badge. Had to work hard for the cash. Go and tell them why you mad. Bitch, I be all in my bag. I wear my scars like a badge. Had to work hard for the cash. Go and tell them why you mad. Bitch, I be all in my bag. I wear my scars like a badge. Had to work hard for the cash. Go and tell them why you mad. Bitch, I be all in my bag.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, coming down like precipitation. I ain't never met a limitation. Hate plotting my elimination. Gotta go to Google for the information. I'm a superstar, so I gotta shine. Top dollar be the bottom line. Bottom feeding niggas out of line. Turn your heart rate to a dotted line. Yeah, my zodiac probably $sign. Got the energy to win it, my nigga, I'm feeling great. Got a date with destiny, focusing on my fate. I don't give a fuck what you rapping, you been a fake. I'm everything that they ain't, it can't be, it won't be. Wanna see me fall, I can't go, I won't leave. Coming from the block with plain clothes and police. Straight up to the top with bankrolls and rollies. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, 12 can't really stop shit, so I'm still pushing like a mosh pit. Ice dripping, think I'm hot shit. In a yellow bucket with the mop stick. I've been jugging jams like wholesale. Everything must go sell. Hitting bitches with the oh well. Need 100 milli on the low scale. On my worst night, I'm the best nigga. Wouldn't mess with you, couldn't cap to him. Homie spotted me like 700, brought 1100 right back to him. If I can't do it, then it ain't real. I just make dollars, I don't make deals. I've been going hard in the paint, still blowing kush clouds till I can't feel like. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Got 5 on it.
A lot of you question whether or not I'm here for truth. Question if I was a real flat earther or not. The reality of it is there are no flat earthers. There are only globe deniers. Every flat earth evidence really is just a globe phenomenon, explained by the globe. Don't you see that? See, I'm still here for truth. Now there are certain people in my way. You can deny evidence, but you can't deny truth. Flat Earth, you ask a lot of questions. I think it's time to answer some now. What's up, party people? Okay, so here's where we're at with this. You ready? I have gotten a DM from Travis saying, "Do not use," or let me be very specific. Okay. So let's make it very clear on what's going on, because I just got another message. I'm going to make it very clear what I was told by Travis. Travis says, "I'd appreciate the next time you ask to make files, I give you the exclusive, I'd appreciate next time you ask to make public files, I give you exclusive. I'd prefer you remove access to those files if you don't mind." So I asked him, "Wait, so you don't want those files allowed to be shown? Is that what you're saying?" He says, "Well, I didn't think you were going to stream my footage. You didn't say anything to me about it. But that's different than sharing the raw data." He says, "Dude, I'm talking about making the drive files. Didn't you make the drive files public?" No, Travis, I didn't make those drive files public. Matter of fact, I can't make those drive files public. Only you can give permission to those files. So I don't know what you're talking about. There's nothing that says I gave public access to those files, and those files aren't exclusive. Exclusive means files that you're showing me so that I don't show anyone else. And Travis, I've made it very clear I was going to use those on my stream. Very clear. Ever since I left that meetup, ever since I asked you to share me those pictures so I could show them on my stream, I've been saying I'm going to show them on my stream. And to be clear, those pictures, or anyone who has used anything that I have shown, has shown them off of my live stream. And my live stream is fair use. Anybody can use any footage on my stream. Now, Travis, if on your stream you run a I only can show my stuff rule, I think you should take that up with YouTube, because I think anytime you use your footage on a live stream, it becomes fair use, especially if it's being commentated over. But I'm not using any of your live stream stuff. I'm using the footage that you willingly sent me with the understanding that I was going to use it on my live stream. Now, if you're upset because the images that I'm showing on your live stream are clear, precise, and they show the earth bend, first of all, isn't actual at all. It's now to the point where it's pissed me off, because now you're acting as if I'm sharing files that we agreed upon to be private. Travis, why the fuck would I ask for those things over and over again on my live streams, about the data for them, all the above? I think what happened is you haven't gone through that file yet. I think what happened is you're seeing that shipping container file for the first time, and that doesn't work for your narrative. And because of that, you've asked me not to make the drive file public. That doesn't make sense, Travis. First of all, why would if I made those set of files, not like all your drive, just those files, why is it not okay for me to make those files public? Don't worry, Travis. I took those racy photos out of it. That's what I don't get. I don't get that at all. I don't get why the fuck I had to wake up this morning to Travis acting as if I was showing some fucking racy pictures that he doesn't want the media to see. I want to know why Travis all of a sudden assumes I gave access to his drive. And if you don't know what drive is, it's just drive files, blah, 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 blah. That's the funny part to me. It doesn't make sense. Now, here's the thing. I ask this. Travis, what about any of those videos or photos do you not want to be shown? You explain that to me, and we can go from there. And that's all there is fucking to it. Because as far as I'm concerned, Travis, I'm going to show. Yep. I mean, if you can copyright if you like, you can call YouTube and file. I don't know what you would do in this case, but I'm going to show everything in those files. I'm going to show the stuff I want to show. Why? Because you sent it to me with the acknowledgement that I was going to be showing them on my live stream. That's all there is to it. That's how it works, Travis. Hey, Travis, can I get those files so I can show everyone what we saw? Hey, Travis, can I get those files so I can do the data on it and show you that your ether band is full of shit? Then the second I start showing him, he's got a problem. Well, now I got a problem. And after doing some more investigation, I found some more fun stuff. And I wanted something I noticed. Okay, so let me go ahead and share screen. Wait, before we get into this. Okay, let me first say what's up to everybody. What's up, RT? How you doing, sir? What's up, Mr. Victory? No worries, no worries. I know how that works. Tell Amy I said what's up. What's up, GPS? What's up, Kit? What's up, Tess? I see you in the Discord. I'll be over there in a little bit. What up, Crash? What is up, SE Montreal, my friend? And don't worry, no matter what, I don't give a fuck. We're cool. What's up, Howard Moore? How you doing, sir? What's up, Blondie? How you doing? What's up, Howard? I said, what's up, Howard? Fuck you. What's up, Esox? What up, Sig? How you doing, sir? What's up, Fred? Let's see what else is here. I think that is it almost. What's up, They Lie, Ohio? Let's see. What's up, Sable Eagle? Welcome, welcome. Let me see. What's up, John? Let me see who else is here. What's up, Arthur? How you? What is up, Arthur? Damn, that was tongue tie. Let me see. Almost done, guys. Let me see. What's up, Carl? What is up, the Lady Haiti show? I don't know what that is, but welcome. Go check that out. Let me see. I think that is it. Okay. What's up, Matrix? What's up, Andy? My bad. I didn't see you guys kind of scroll down real quick. My bad. What's up, Mathis? Okay. So, like I said, this one right here. So, it's not so much what we're looking at or what's in the photo, but I did notice that Travis had done something that actually helps this situation a lot. Okay. So, when we're looking at this photo, we're kind of looking for inferior miraging. And, I got to do it. And I think I looked at this one a little bit. You could say maybe right here, maybe right there would be some miraging, but I don't even think that. I think that maybe just be like a tide thing where like that's just the water level comes up to. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I'm not saying I know. But hey, anyway, we know the horizon looks crisp. But here's the thing I wanted to show you guys. Okay, so when you scroll through these images, I was seeing these. Okay, hang on. Right. I was seeing this. And I was going, is this... I thought maybe it was a different time of day. But what it is this Travis's settings. And this is nothing bad. It's not at all bad. I'm just saying this is a different setting that he keeps using. And I realized what this setting is. I don't know. Okay, maybe you guys can help me because I don't know for sure. But this is what I think. It's either a filter he's trying to use on his P900, or is it him using the other camera that had the infrared on it and just using it not correctly, or using it with a different setting? I don't know. Okay, but this is what I'm saying. These photos show you a lot more. And I'm not sure if it's, if it's what he was planning to do or what. I don't know. But it gives you a better look at what we're seeing. Now, I'm going to be honest. I don't know what we're seeing. I can't tell. I'm pretty sure that it looks as if this is all mirroring right here. Right here. This line. I'm gonna make it a full screen so you guys can see better what I'm talking about. I can't tell if from here to here is refraction miraging happening, or is it just the way that platform is built. Kind of looks like miraging because you can see how it matches. But yeah, okay, that is miraging. I can see it. Yeah, everything's matching. It's all the same. Okay, so we can definitively say, oh, time to bring out the handy, we didn't name it yet, dandy, we'll forget what it's called, but the little pen thing. And if you're out there, Travis, listening to what I'm going to rant about, you're more than welcome to come in and explain what you mean. Because, again, everything was through messages. And, again, that even I understand that sometimes messages, you get the wrong idea of what someone was trying to say. So, again, like I said, Travis, please come on and explain to me why you don't want me using these things. I don't know. But, anyway, there we go. Perfect. I'd say this is a definite miraging area. But again, I'm not seeing any miraging in that water area. And no, right here, nothing. There is nothing. And if Stingray wants to come in here and tell me fluid dynamics says that this horizon ain't blah, 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 that's fine too. But again, we're going to use everything. I'm going to show you guys everything. I don't care. But again, like I said, so if that's refracting, then there's a lot more of this. There's obviously going to be a lot more of this platform missing. Where is it? And that's the kind of stuff I want to talk about now. There's other stuff I want to talk about. More importantly, I want to talk to Travis first before we start talking about everything else, because this can go bunch of different ways. But yeah, that's where I'm at with this. I'm kind of irritated by it. So let me see here. What is that? I don't even get what that is. Tess, is that actual Travis? I don't know. Okay, I'm school. I'm confused. All right, hang on. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh, that's why. Okay, there we go. Whew. I was like, why can't I find the Discord? Okay, here we go. Okay, so like I was saying, I'm going to go ahead and open up the panel. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. If you guys want to join the panel, have your voice heard, please look in the description to the bunker. That's the Discord server that I'm in, and you guys can join the panel. I'll get you guys verified, and you guys can say what you want to say. Let me see. Going over there right now. Let me go ahead and unmute this first. There we go. What is up, Tess? How you doing, GPS?
Yeah, how you doing, Sean? How you doing, GPS?
Doing good, doing good. What's up, Crash? Yeah, so I know you guys have heard what I was saying in the YouTube. Yeah, but it's, what do you say, huh? Right? I mean, I took it as him not wanting me to show this stuff at all. But here's the thing: when I read it again, he acted as if I gave permission to his drive file. But either way, it doesn't, like, he says exclusively, like, he didn't want me to show him. You're muted, Crash. I think you're turned up all green.
What, me?
No, Crash was. I can see him lit up. Now we just can't hear you. It's your side, Crash. No, I was just trying to see if he was trying to talk and didn't make sense.
I didn't
first.
push anything.
Oh, well, your thing was green. It didn't make sense. That's why I was asking.
I was just say I didn't push anything. I'm just here in case Travis shows up.
Oh, okay. But yeah, those, like I said, and I'll share the photos in the Discord just so they're there. But yeah, it's irritating the shit out of me right now. He knows I'm live. I know he knows I'm live, and then so he has the opportunity to talk about stuff. But even then, my question is, why isn't he showing this stuff? Literally not going to say I show it. No, you don't. You don't show it, Travis. You don't show it at all, my friend. And it's irritating because I didn't realize that's how it was, where you had these boatloads of files of good photos and you're not showing them. Why?
Well, that picture you showed there, I don't think there's as much mirroring as you think. I think there's some reflection and stuff going on. But if you look at the left-hand side of that rig, there's a boom, right? The flare-off boom.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and share it so you can be able to see it too. I'm not sure if you're looking
going on there.
Okay.
And below that boom, there's a white band, like it's painted white, and you don't see that reflected below.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I'm looking at it right now. I'll share it with the YouTube real quick so they can see it. So you're talking about, yeah, okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, that's actually a better picture than you thought it was, mate, you know?
So maybe right there, inside that box.
Yeah, I can't see it painted.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
You're just painting now because it's what 30
seconds
behind.
Yeah, okay, you're on YouTube, yeah.
Yeah, they see the white band just to the right of that yellow mark you made. There's a white line on the rig.
Yeah.
That's not reflected. It's not reflected, you know.
So then, it's just under that. So maybe it's reflecting, but that's the thing though. That's what I'm. Okay, I see what you're saying, because like that first, where the first crane is, how it's split in two, but it goes down into one. There's no it going into one on the tower, so it's not it's not mirroring like I think it is.
Yeah. I don't think there's as much mirroring as you thought there was at first, mate. So that's an even clearer photograph than you first thought, mate. You know.
Yep. Let me go back to the other ones. Let me see if they were seeing the same stuff in those. Because a lot of these are photos now. Like, we're going to go through some photos now. So I can do the zooming in and all that stuff. Okay, so this is the same one. You're right, Church. That magnifying line is... I don't even think there is a magnifying line now that I'm looking at this.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think there's any real bad mirroring in these at all. There might be a little bit of diffraction or refraction going on, bit of shimmer, but no, that's heat haze basically. I don't think you're seeing mirroring or miraging, you know.
I don't think we are at all. At all. Yeah, because that white line you're talking about is a post, a support beam that is being lit up by the sun.
Yeah, it's a structural part of the rig, and for some reason it's painted white, you know what I mean? Yeah.
No. That's the sun.
Oh, is that the sun reflecting off?
Yeah, because the sun's on... the pictures are taken within minutes of each other. That's how I knew it was Travis playing with the settings.
Yeah.
This picture is taken within a minute, and if not the same minute. It's him playing with the camera right now.
Hold on, I don't think he's actually playing with the camera.
Well, I don't think the camera does it on its own.
Yes, it will. If he uses autofocus over water, which it explicitly tells you shouldn't
Wait,
do.
is that the auto white or whatever the hell it's called?
Yes.
Okay,
it'll do all kinds of weird shit.
Yeah, it's auto. It's all that's set to auto because I can see the metadata on it.
If it gets a weird glare across the sensor, it'll start filtering shit out in funny ways because it's not in a manual mode. It tells you specifically in the manual not to use it over water.
Okay, so then are these photos accurate enough to look at?
Yeah, all it's doing is applying it. It's applying a filter over it, so you get distortions, and you don't really get distortions of the image, but it tries to cut down that glare dramatically. That's why you get the purple sky and everything.
Okay. It tries to focus or give you better color on the center of the lens.
Yes,
or whatever.
It's all screwed up because the glare or whatever hit it at that time. Because if you probably click through another few pictures, it probably goes back to normal, right?
Yeah. That's what it's doing. It's like if you look at the file, you see clear, purple, clear, purple, clear. It does that over and over again.
Yep, it's the autofocus cycling back and forth as glares bounce off the sensor onto camera. My drone does the same thing if I don't fly it in manual mode over water. That's how I knew what was going on.
But then, is Travis deliberately doing that, or is he just incompetent? I mean, he's bought, like, what is it, a couple of $1,000 for that camera, and he's never spent any time learning how to use it, you know?
I don't think it was that much. Are P900s that much?
No, they're not. Good evening,
How much are farmers?
You can get the whole setup with the camera and the tripod for like $800 at Best Buy right now. I looked at one yesterday.
Right. I thought they were more expensive than that. I thought
P900's about $350 to £400 pounds sterling.
Yeah. Plus, no, but Travis has a good setup. Though. Travis has a good setup. He's not like, he doesn't have a cheap tripod. Those things look like rugged motherfuckers. Yeah, and I know it's definitely his one. I know that. He has two.
If you buy the nice kit from Best Buy, it comes with a bag and extra batteries and the tripod, a nice tripod. That's why I was looking at it yesterday.
Here's another platform. That crane is actually bent like that, I think. I'm pretty sure. I think that's any kind of refracting happening. I don't think... You know what the thing is? I don't think there's refraction in any of these pictures. These are all taken about 5:30 in the afternoon.
That's what I'm saying. I don't... For some reason, it's one of those days where, you've got some heat haze, but I don't think there's enough direct sunlight on the water to get that sort of like 1-2 feet of really disturbed hot air, you know?
I reckon you've got a little bit of heat haze going on right on the surface of the. If you look at the very surface of the round the bottoms of those legs, I think you've got a little bit of a shimmer of a haze. Yeah, sort of around there. But I don't see any sort of mirroring that would suggest miraging or anything like that. I mean, that's other than the fact that it's so far away and you're at the limit of what the camera and the lens can do. I think that's a bloody clear photo.
And again, I'm zoomed in right now, so as I zoom into it, it's going to get more distorted. But I'm way zoomed into it right now.
It'd been interesting to see that photo taken with, how shall I put it, a decent camera, because the P900 is not a decent camera.
Oh, it's not.
No, it's the bridge camera. It's sort of in between. It's the sensor.
Yeah, apparently it's got a crappy sensor in it, but the rest it's all really well built, but the sensor's a piece of shit.
Yeah, but it's still it's what they call a bridge camera. If you take an ordinary little digital snapshot camera that you can stick in your pocket, then at the other extreme you have a proper digital SLR camera. In between the two is what they call a bridge camera, because it's bridging between just a snapshot camera and what the professionals use. This bridges between the two. I've got a cheaper Nikon myself. It's the cheap version of the P900, and they're bridge cameras because you can't change your lenses or anything. What you get is what you get, and that's it. You can't swap the lenses over the camera. Yeah,
I've got you, mate. Because I mean, I've been into the shop, right, and looked for like a small video camera. I mean, the last one I got was about 60 quid. It was out of date. It was the last one on the shelf, right? Yeah. Got it for 60 quid. I want a better one, and then I might get back into making videos for YouTube and stuff, But the cameras they had there, where you can buy all different kinds of lenses and stuff like that. Yeah, they were up in the sort of 2,000 quid. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I mean, I had an old 35mm SLR camera, and that had I think the standard at the time was a Pentax.
Yeah, Pentax, yeah.
Was it a K mount or something? And basically, just about every lens that was made would fit onto it. And I bought the camera second hand, and I had to go out and buy second hand lenses. And even then, I mean, I'm going back to the late 80s, and it was bloody expensive,
I'm talking just in the last sort of 5 years, right, and I'm talking the lenses in there for 1,400 quid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My tiny handheld drone uses the sensor as the P1000, and it's an itty bitty little sensor.
That's therein lies the problem with these cameras. It's the sensor. The sensor is the equivalent of what you get in most top end mobile phones, most cell phones.
So basically, you've got a reasonable sort of like camera build. You get a reasonable lens on it, and if the sensor was only like a little better, you wouldn't be getting a lot of this crap that you're seeing at high resolution, high focus.
To me, the two faults with them is the sensor and the fact that you can't put a better lens on. I mean, don't get me wrong, the lens that's on there now is pretty damn good, but you can't change it. You can't. There's what you get is what you get.
Yeah, I've seen it. It is part of the computer. Yeah, because I used to have a Nikon D35.
But I'm sure if you weren't using this full resolution or full zoomed in, sure the software you could use, there must be a distance where you can get pretty good, reception on the sensor.
What I've got
improve on a software package.
Well, the thing is what I've gotten from it is if you manually focus this, you get completely different type of images. Like it's better. Yeah. Am I wrong?
Yes. So, Sean, the picture I posted right before you went live, that is taken with a drone that uses the exact same sensor, but everything was in manual mode. I manually set up that shot and I manually focused it. That shot's not edited in any way. That's just focusing with the same sensor.
Okay, I see the difference.
So
if you would have focused this, if you would have focused that manually, Crash, it would have everything more together.
If I would have autofocused it, it would have done some crazy shit to that image. That's all manually focused and manually set up.
Yeah, but like the highway. Like the highway would have blended more into the sky and the sunset. Like everything would have tried to blend itself more.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's the difference between manual and using the auto settings that try to do the best they can do. But if you don't know what you're shooting anyway, it's all confused. Now, if you're shooting the exact scenarios they tell you to shoot with it, it'll work fine. That camera's set up for taking party pictures and family pictures in the park. That's why it tells you not to use autofocus over water.
Yeah, because the pictures that we're looking at right now, like I just got to another one where it's kind of purpley. I thought these were like different times of the day until I looked at the metadata, because I can see the time of day and everything. These are all taken.
Yeah, so basically you're just not weight balancing it. That's
No,
it's auto.
It's auto balancing. It even says it on the.
Yeah, but you should. But that's what I'm saying. You should. Get a card and change your weight balance. That's what we used to do with the movie cameras. I used to work with back in the 90s.
Yes, if you're gonna shoot over water, even if you're taking a bunch of pictures, the conditions will change dramatically. But to get a consistent set of shots, set it in a manual mode instead of at least a fixed balance for it. It won't be correct for all of them, but it'll still be better than the autofocus.
So is he doing this deliberately, or is he just incompetent, doesn't know how to use his equipment?
It's the camera doing it. It's the camera using the automatic focus settings to try and compensate.
Yeah, but is he deliberately not using manual focus, or is he just incapable of doing it? That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
The last time I questioned him on it, he blocked me from his channel and Discord and everything else. And
So he's probably running away from being called an idiot for not learning how to use his camera, basically.
Well, he's been told he needs to learn to use this camera, so by this point,
you could watch a couple of 30-minute fucking videos.
I don't want to answer for him, mainly, which is why he does have he can come and hang out. I literally just want to. It'd be better if he was here. I wish he would have showed up. He's live, so it's not like he's not here for no reason. So that's all I'm saying. As to my big question is why don't you want this shown? What is I thought you were taking these pictures for that reason, to be shown.
Yeah, but
because it destroys his narrative, especially with the big giant fucking container ship in the background yesterday.
And it doesn't have all the mirroring and minor miraging that he wants to have in it, so that he can prove that there's ether. You know what I mean?
He's made the claim before that he can get more information out of his blurry, out of focus images than on a click dot.
Yeah, but we know that's bullshit. Hey, how you doing, mate?
Say again? I just cut out on my side.
Look at some pics, mate,
Do you know what?
Rick was a little rough with you the other day, Ters.
No, I don't hold anything. I don't take it like that, man. It's cool. You know what I mean? Forget it, man.
But what's annoying, if he's not learning how to use his camera properly, is that these days with a digital camera, learning to use your camera is free. I mean, back in the day when I used a 35mm old-fashioned SLR camera, if I was experimenting with settings and changing things, it got expensive because you were shooting film. And you then had to pay to have that film developed. And like when I had mates who racing motorbikes, I could get through 8 to 10 rolls of film at a racetrack, wait a week to have it all, pay for it all to get it developed, get it back, and out of 10 rolls of 36 exposures, I might have a dozen photos that are any good. But here, these days with a digital camera, you can take a whole load of photos, you can look at them and go, oh, well, that didn't work, right, I'll just delete them and try again. It hasn't cost you anything. Yeah, it doesn't take long.
Question, guys, about this picture here.
Yep. This is Travis's pictures that he won't show Andy because don't show what he wanted to show.
Yeah, I was looking at them yesterday and I found this fascinating. First of all, do we know the distance to this?
Yeah, we've had it up on the map. We can tell what basically what one it is, but we don't know how far away the ship is. It's one of the largest ships in the world.
So the ship is, it's at either, because it's between two, because I haven't figured out. I think it goes in front of the Anacap Islands, and if it does, it is no more than 17 miles. And if it's going on the backside of Anacapa, because this is the distance on the shipping lanes. Actually, let me pull it up. So it's either. Hang on, let me move this.
So how far away is the rig?
The rig is 9 miles.
9 miles, yeah.
Right, so that's 9 miles, and so that container ship behind, if it's in the closer of the two shipping lanes, it's another 8 miles beyond that.
So if it's in the first shipping lane, it's about 14 to 15 miles. If it is in the second shipping lane, it's 28 miles.
Nah, I think that's probably 14.
Right?
26 miles.
I think that's probably 14. I mean, the size of that ship, it's 1,300 feet long.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah. It's inside it's on the inside shipping. I know it is. See so that island? Look, see the island in the background? See the island in the background?
You could just make the shadow of it, yeah.
Yeah, that's Anacapa. So that's how I know. I literally I know where it is. That's why I was just telling you the two shipping lanes. I know where it's at. Because if you look on a Google map, I'll even show you guys. So if you're looking on this Google map right here, you can see the valley. See this dark patch? That's a valley. That's what they're running. So I know when I do this, that right now, that right here, you see, this is where we see it at, because the Anacapa Island. This is 17 miles right at where I'm at right now. And if Travis is showing it crossing the Anacapa Islands, it's 14 miles right now. 13 miles right here. 12 miles.
Yeah. Yeah.
13 miles.
You can just see in that picture behind the map you've got up, you can just see in the very right-hand edge of the picture, you can just see the shadow of the edge of land.
Yeah, that is the Anacapa Island, and just to the right of off-screen is the lighthouses that it has on it. That's how I know this is a G tower. Even on Google, I don't have it marked, but right where my
yeah, you can see the shadow there on there. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean right here is where the Ginas are. So it's way inside where this valley is. They're in this area, about 9 miles, right where I'm at right now with my cursor.
Mm-hmm.
And in the second, Travis was going to pan over just a little bit, and that pan over me that the tanker is on this side of Anacapa Island.
Yeah, I would say so, mate. You know.
Yeah, that makes sense. So what distance roughly? You said 20.
Right now.
No, maybe 14, 17.
Yeah, it's about 14 miles, I'll say.
Okay. We'll go with the 14. We'll go with the 14. Do we know his height? The height he was at?
Yes, it is. Okay. I'm going to say 20 feet. Because it's beach, it's beach, rock area, and then
you can see the rollers coming in as well. Sometimes when they pans down, you can see the water coming in, hitting it, and you can see it up on the sand.
Yeah, Montreal. I'll show you right where. Get this off the screen. This right here, this is where we were, because I was with him this day, so I know he was standing at. So it was beach, and then a little rock area, and then sidewalk, and then parking lot. So no more than 20 feet.
We can work with those numbers, Sean.
Yep.
We can work with 20 feet and 14 miles.
Yep.
So my point is, viewing that picture. On there?
Say it one more time.
I'm saying, looking at the picture where you had the boats there and the one passing behind the oil rig.
Yeah.
Not see the obvious there?
No.
You're cutting out. Let me change my little thingamajigger.
Let me just say something to the people in the live stream meet up here, right?
No, we're good.
See when you start to hear people.
Everyone is.
If you click on that and take yourself out of the live stream and then click back into the live stream, it helps to set all that real robotic stuff going out. It does for me anyway.
Is it me?
No, it's the server. I'm changing it right now.
Did you hear what I said, guys? If you click into the other talk channel at the bottom of the Discord here and then click back on live stream, it helps a lot, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, we heard you, Turks.
Oh, jeez. Here.
So, does that help you?
Yeah, I can hear everyone. What's up, Blue?
Am I good?
Sir? Yeah, we hear you. You're perfect now, actually, yeah.
Hey, what's going on, Sean?
Not much, sir. Not much.
So, what were you saying?
So, Sean, if I may, because I don't have much time, I gotta leave in like 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Yes, sir.
I was hearing you guys talk about that yesterday, and I couldn't go on. And today I have a bit of time, and I just want to say that if that boat passing behind the oil rig is at 14 miles and he's at 20 feet, we have a serious problem here. We got another Black Swan image right here, thanks to Travis.
Oh,
it's
no.
pure gold.
Oh, no.
You guys are going to the horizon thing, I know, but you can't use that.
Oh, hang on. Let me preface something. This tanker that we're looking at in this image, in the video, is like, what was it, guys? 1,000? 1,000
It's
feet
1,300 feet long. Yeah.
Let me show. Yeah, let me show you Montreal.
It has a 50-foot draft, so there's 50 feet of it under the water, and then you've got like, I don't know, another 50 feet to the deck, and then you've got all the containers on top. You know,
much more than that.
No, its height was something like 150 feet. That's above sea level.
Yeah, it's above sea level. It's huge. These things are. This is one of the biggest container carriers, and I was like, that doesn't make sense. And then I went to like the vessel finders and all that stuff, and yeah, sure enough, those carriers, cargo carriers, tankers, they all run that shipping lane. That's how I know the distances, Montreal. I'm just letting you know. I'm just showing you how I know what I was saying. You know where the shipping lane and everything is, because this is the area right here. These yellow ones are all the containers, those big ass ones. I'm not sure. You can see the screen, right, Montreal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I didn't want to. So, like, I know the big. See this one right here. This is what we believe we're looking at right now. Matter of fact, this container ship.
I don't know if it's that one. We did decide on the one it was. What was the name of that one that we had?
The Panmex, new Panmex.
That's it. The new Panamax.
Yeah, I can show you right now. The new. I was
just
looking at it.
Walt Dislin's Earth curve calculator says that a viewer height of 20 feet and a range of 14 miles, and if we said we've got a target size of 150 feet, 35 feet will be hidden. That's using standard refraction, because that is a particularly clear shot, particularly clear day by the looks of it. So to say that 35 feet of that ship is hidden, and considering how much of it we can see, that sounds about right. I mean, that thing's 150 foot tall, at least. That's from the waterline. That's not including the draft. The draft's another 50 feet.
Yeah, we can't go, this boat is sitting in the water this much right now, because, it differs. And we know that. I mean, that shouldn't even be, that's not an argument.
There's the other issue, Sean.
Yeah, yes, what's up, sir?
If you go back to the oil rig and the boat picture, where's the horizon at?
Right, I say right here. Right, we're looking at it, this water line. Because when we get to here, that is still our horizon.
Yep.
I mean, look how,
no matter what happens, that's still our horizon. It does. It's gonna. Remember, how do you say this? Right now,
look how clear that image
you're wrong, Sean. You know the horizon further than it should be, bro. Come on.
Here's the thing. No. Here's the thing. And you're right, Montreal, because this is a rare situation that we're doing right now. You ready for this? I hate saying this. So much. It's almost like we're looking at the geometric horizon right now. Why? Let me explain. Let me explain.
Say that.
Now, you ready, Montreal? Let me explain.
Say almost.
Here's why.
Sir.
Yes, almost. Here's why. Because for all of us, that is the horizon. But we are looking through Travis's observation of the apparent horizon. Therefore, it's not.
Yeah, okay, Sean. Okay.
Yeah, you see what
It's
I mean,
the
though?
apparent, but it's the actual
Yeah,
at the same time.
yeah. Right now, yeah. But that's a
That's
weird.
like
That
a
was a
boom
weird one,
right
right?
there, bro.
You know what? It's a good argument for you. It's a good. I mean, but the reality of it is we are looking at the apparent horizon, which is a geometric horizon for all of us.
John, you
It's
know
weird,
that
right?
sounds like this sounds like
I know. It
I won't
sounds
say it. I
double
won't say it
speak.
because
No,
I
it
like it
does.
too much.
It does.
I won't bring
no.
up his name.
It sound it. Oh, don't say that. But at least I can. But here's the thing. I'm admitting that it's a very odd way of having to say it. But I think I explained why I said it. I know, even if it is weird. It is a geometric horizon argument, but there has to be an explanation to it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's all I'm telling you, guys.
Yeah. Okay.
This is a beautiful picture. I don't even think Travis realizes how beautiful this picture is.
No, he does. He does, but he doesn't want to show people it, mate.
Okay, here's the problem. Montreal. Because as for the argument's sake, what I said, it's a geometric because for all of us it is the horizon. The problem is that it doesn't explain away curvature, which another thing I realized, Montreal, and I wanted to say this. Your argument is very flat earthish, but I don't think I've ever asked you this question. Does the Earth curve? Wait.
He had to go to work.
Oh, okay. I hope so. But that was some time in like a motherfucker.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
And I know it had to be something. Montreal don't go out like that. I don't care. Montreal don't go out like that. There you see. They told you.
Sorry, am I back? Sorry, I hit the wrong button.
Yeah,
That's okay, man.
It was like Montreal. Does the Earth curve? Oh shit.
No, I see how it may have seemed. I don't know what to say. To me, from all I've seen, it does not curve. At the very least, I'll say this. It does not curve according to the 3959. These pictures, along with the other black swans, prove that to me.
Well,
you think this proves flat Earth?
Well, no, here's the thing, because you said something that isn't correct. Again, okay. let's invoke 8 inches per square mile. Okay? Understand something.
Sure.
That in this image, this paused video, that 8-inch square per mile is only accounts for what Travis is looking at, and that horizon is his tangent line. That tanker is being obstructed due to the curvature, and we're seeing what's above his tangent line. Now, anything beyond that is far-fetched. The reason why they do have the calculations for further is also because you can get onto a mountain and you would still be able to want to do that tangent line measurement. But the next thing you do, if you could almost call it like this, the 8-inch square per mile is your apparent tangent line for wherever you are. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say it that way, but that is exactly what the 8-inch square per mile is. It's just like your horizon. It is your horizon. It's like, I don't know. I don't even think I understand why I didn't realize this. Okay, so when you are looking at your horizon, you are looking at your tangent line. If you want to geometrically calculate what you're seeing, you want to use the 8 inches square per mile. But if you get onto a mountain, you're going to be able to see further, so you're going to want to know more. You're going to need to ramp up your calculations. But it's not a how big is the world. It's a for wherever you're standing, your tangent line. It's your apparent. It's how you calculate your apparent horizon. Holy shit! Mind blown. Boom.
Sean, what's blocking the vote?
The world. The world, bitch.
The horizon.
No.
Of course it's
No, farmers. Listen to me now. No, the horizon is not obstructing that cargo ship. The fucking world is, yo. For real. Because Chris, all the horizon is where the land in the sky or the sea or water in the sky meet. And here's the best part. Here's something that no one says that we need to clarify. What we are looking at right now isn't technically the horizon. It's called, ready? Offing. It's the offing. I don't know why. I have no clue. But if you want to get,
Is this a new word? Sorry to interrupt you, Sean.
Yeah,
what did you say?
Offing. It's OFFING. That is the technical term for where the sky meets the ocean.
Okay.
It's still the apparent horizon. It's just, let's get a little bit more technical. That is what the ocean and the sky meeting is. It's called the offing.
That's an apparent position, though, right?
Yes.
So it's not a physical location or physical geometry.
No, Chris. Nope.
But we have something apparently blocking.
Yep, we have Earth apparently blocking.
Right.
It's a noun.
Yeah, that's fair. That
simply means that.
Shut up.
Okay, I'm just trying to explain.
Chris. Why do you gotta get so militant, Chris?
I was talking and Turst interrupted. He comes to your show. He's on your show every day. And he's on Jose's every day. I'm just getting tired of this guy. He interrupts all the time.
So you.
I join once or twice a week, and then
you're all militant. Just, dude, relax, breathe, calm down. Breathe.
And this guy's interrupting. What's going on?
It's all about you.
You need to go train, Chris. Go train.
Jesus, stop whining, Chris.
Yeah.
Sean, what you just said is that an apparent, non-physical, non-geometric thing is blocking the boat.
Wait, say it again.
Based on your definition and everything you just said, you're saying that an apparent, non-physical, non-geometric location is blocking the boat.
No. Nope. No. I said the horizon. Chris, let me repeat this. The horizon is not obstructing anything. The horizon is where the sky and the ocean meet. The Earth is obstructing that cargo ship.
What's your evidence for that?
Look. This video, this image that you're looking at right now, look, I'll keep playing it. Tell me how that's not.
Well, I say it's atmosphere.
No. Okay. You say it's atmosphere? Okay, then this body of water is atmosphere?
No. The body of water.
Wait. What'd you say?
The atmosphere.
Let me ask this again. Let me ask this one more time. Is the body of water atmosphere?
Oh, this is a straw man you're setting up. I didn't say that the body of water is the atmosphere.
Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah. The problem is that the body of water is obstructing that cargo ship, not atmosphere.
Can the atmosphere change where the apparent horizon is?
What? Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so that's my answer.
Okay, well then explain the rest of that for down here. Because look, if what you're here's what you're saying, Chris. And you're correct, but you're wrong. Here you go. You ready? The reason that cargo ship is hazy is because of atmosphere. And that is why you do not see it perfectly. The obstruction in this is due to the Earth, due to curvature, not atmosphere. Now, we have two things happening here. So yes, Chris, you are correct. Atmosphere is obstructing the detail in that cargo ship and its cargo. But the obstruction is due to curvature. Boom.
Well explained.
Yeah.
You mean the ether band?
I'll kick your ass to Montreal.
Hey, I gotta shout out my boy Travis. Come on.
Yeah, go and White Knight.
Well, look, he's more than welcome. He's more than welcome to come on. That's all I'm saying. And I'm sorry. I'm going to use every photo in that file because I made it clear from the day we met up. Those photos will be used in my data collecting, in my research, in my live streams. And anything I use on my live streams is fair use for everyone to use.
Sean, let me get this straight. You're trying to say that the geometry of Earth is what's blocking the boat. Is that right?
Yep.
But the horizon is not the geometry of the Earth? I'm confused.
Your apparent horizon is a location in your apparent world where the sky and the land and/or sea meet, Chris. Sorry, buddy, you're not fucking backing me into some weird-ass wall. I know what I'm saying.
I already have, because you've already double-spoken your way into the wall.
No, really? Explain to me how I have, because
water.
again,
You're saying that the water that's apparently blocking the boat isn't geometry, is not physical.
Oh no, buddy, I'm sorry. I didn't say that the water was apparently blocking the cargo ship. I said that the water is blocking the cargo ship, and that the apparent horizon is your apparent horizon. And I made it very clear, the horizon, Chris.
How do you know?
Listen, Chris, I'm making it very clear again, one last time.
You're repeating yourself.
You ready? Yeah, because I have to for some odd reason. It's weird. Again, I will say this. Horizon does not obstruct anything. Ever. Never.
You just said that it did.
Oh, I did? Did I say the horizon did? Or did I say the body of water did?
Yes.
Or did I say the physical body of water?
Doesn't the body of water compose the horizon?
No.
Oh.
Where the land and the sea meet composes of the horizon. The body of water composes of the earth. Boom,
body
bitch.
of water, right. The body of water, what you're saying is the earth, is part of the horizon, but then you just said
no,
that the horizon is not.
Nope. Again, you're trying to make the horizon a physical thing, my friend, but it's not. It's not, Chris.
You just said that the water is physical.
Yes, I did, buddy.
Water
is Chris, I'll do this. Let me lay this out for you one more time. You too free-minded. I see you in there.
Sean,
no,
Chris. You don't know what you're talking about.
Chris.
Why you sound like
hey, Chris. I'm not double speaking. Let me say this one more last time for you. The horizon does not obstruct anything. Why? Because the horizon is not the body of water. The horizon is not the cargo ship. The horizon is not the fucking atmosphere. The horizon is not the sky. It is the apparent location where the sky and the land and/or sea meet. And I wanted to let you know something. I have nothing written down. I've said that so many times, Chris. It's implanted into my brain. If you want to talk about, I'm going to let you know something, Chris. If you want to talk about the shape of the earth with me, I would run from the horizon, my friend, because I'm like a horizon expert, bitch.
So, Sean, you just double spoke so much. I don't even know what you're saying. Are you saying?
Let me finish then. Let me finish. The horizon is not the body of water. The horizon is not the sky. And I hope you're listening, Chris, because I'm not going to say this again. The horizon is not...
You're saying the horizon's not the curvature.
Nope, it's not. The horizon is your tangent line due to the curvature. Boom! I just told you. The horizon is the tangent line due to the curvature. What?
You know that it's curvature.
Oh, because the tangent line.
We have artificial tangent lines all the time. That you would say
we
that
no. We do not have artificial tangent lines. We have an apparent tangent line.
You have, well, that's what artificial means.
No.
You have
no. We're not going to change terms up on that one. We're going to make sure, Chris, that you're on the same page.
You.
No. You don't want to. You don't want to word salad, right? Is that what you meant? You don't want to word salad? Okay.
Listen.
What's up, Chris?
Listen.
What's up, baby? What's up? Talk to me, baby. Come on.
Swan
Let's talk.
Tangent.
Hey, wait. Stop. First of all, I want to let you know right now, Chris, I have never shown or talked about Black Swan on my live stream, so we're not going to do that here. Why? Because it is a far-fetched argument. Why? Because my boy Blue here has already put a video out debunking the Black Swan. Therefore, I don't want to talk about it. You should check the video out if you don't understand.
That's called cherry picking, where you're not.
No, it's a dead subject.
No, Chris. If you want to show some footage, go ahead. But talk about it, I can't. I refuse to listen to that nonsense. So I have no idea about blacks. I'm gonna tell everyone right now, honest to God, I have no. I don't even believe, but you know what I'm saying. I've never watched anything on Black Swan. I don't know anything about Black Swan. I haven't even watched Blue's Black Swan. I've only seen...
How do you know it's not a good argument?
Oh, listen to me. Because I've seen this thumbnail of the black swan, and then the reality, the clear part of it, and that's how I know. What?
Wow.
What's
wow,
up,
you saw a
Davros?
thumbnail, and therefore you know for a fact.
Yeah, right. That's crazy. That's how, look, you guys have been. You guys have been. You guys have been talking
that's
about
why
it.
you're on the. That's
Chris,
why your show's the
Chris,
forefront of all glow
Chris,
shows.
Chris,
Comments like that.
Yeah, okay, Chris. You guys have been talking about that for 2 weeks, and it was debunked for me at least in 30 seconds by a thumbnail. That's how ridiculous Black Swan is. Now let's talk about this one. Let's talk about the one we're looking at right now. Let's go.
Which one?
This one.
Where's all the miraging?
You
Where's
can
all
click.
the miraging and
Yeah.
stuff going?
You can click on my live link, or you can look it on YouTube.
Whenever I click on live, it shuts my mic off for some reason. I don't know why, but then I can't.
Okay,
talk, but
well, how
I can
about
see
this?
it on YouTube. I can see it on YouTube. So,
okay, yeah.
So this is what I've been talking about for the last 10 minutes. Is you're saying that blue, what you would call a hard horizon line, is blocking the boat, but we know that
Wrong. Stop. You're doing it again. Nope, Chris.
visible.
I'm gonna do this every time you do this. I'm gonna cut you off. So for you to have a full time where no one cuts you off from talking, you need to be honest with what you're saying. Stop telling me what I said because you're saying it completely wrong. Let me say this one more time, so you will not say that again. The body of water, the physical body of water, is what's obstructing that boat. The physical body of water is not the horizon. It is not the cargo ship. It is not the sky. The horizon is where the sky, the land, indoor water meet, appear.
Okay, so show me where the horizon is in this picture, Sean.
Okay, let me pull up my little thingamajigger. Hang on, that's easy.
You really need help with that?
Yeah, Chris.
How was your delay, by the way?
I thought you couldn't see the picture, so how do you know where he's pointing out where the horizon is?
Watching on
if you can't
YouTube.
see the
Oh no,
picture?
he's watching it on YouTube. Hang on, Chris, because I'm pulling up my pen right now, and then it's going to take. Yeah, you're right, Chris. There is a lag. You know why that lag is there, right?
Well, you can set the lag.
Yeah.
Yourself.
Yeah. What is the lag for, Chris?
Most people use it in case somebody like porn bombs or something.
Duh. So yeah, there is a lag on my stream, and yes, I could set it to shorter, but then I can't walk away from my computer.
I just asked what it was, so I know how long to wait, to expect to wait.
I don't know.
20 or 30 seconds, man. 20 or 30 seconds.
I'm drawing a line.
20 seconds.
I'm drawing a line along Travis's apparent horizon right now.
Oh, it's not 20. I'd see it. You're already drawing it then, on the live stream. Okay, so you're saying that is or is not what's blocking the boat?
No, that is the horizon. Do you want to know what's blocking it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll show you that. That's easy. Ready?
Uh-huh.
All this. Everything you see in pink is obstructing. Why? Because that is the physical obstruction. That yellow line is the horizon. That's the obstruction. I'll make it a little bit better for you. You ready? Make it better for you.
But you know that.
Hang on. I'm not gonna look.
You know that the water, the apparent line of the water can raise and lower depending on the refraction, right?
There's no refraction here. You can tell because it's very clear.
We already looked.
Nothing
We already looked.
wobbly, nothing bent.
There's definitely refraction.
No, Chris. Wait. He's doing the term thing again, Tersh. Hang on. Yes, there is refraction in this image. Is there miraging? No.
That's only one type of refraction. It doesn't
No.
have to be miraging.
Ooh. Save that fucking clip. Whoa. Ooh. God, you just gave me an internet hard on. Thank you. You want to say, Sean, I am sorry for what I just said. Let me reframe what I said and say it again. Do it, Chris. Do it. You may want to do it, Chris, because you just said, and I quote, there is only one type of refraction.
No, I didn't, and you quoted me as usual.
He's called it. Oh my god.
Hey, guys, hang on. Chris, let me go ahead and pull up the file right now.
Well, I can tell you what I said. It's real simple. You missed one word. I said That's only one type of refraction.
No, you did not
There's
say
many
that.
others.
You didn't
You
say
said
it.
I
that
did say
Nope.
there is only one type
No,
of
Chris.
reflection.
No, hang on. Chris, you can be wrong. You can say right now, I misspoke, Sean. I'm sorry. Then start on your refraction thing. But until then, I'm letting you know right now. You said there is only one type of refraction.
No, I didn't. I said that's.
Hey, Chris,
so
are you willing to make? Hey, are you willing? Nope. Are you willing to make a bet?
I don't know why I come on here.
I know,
You're
right?
So childish.
I know.
It's honestly, I'm embarrassed for
Do you want to make a bet?
Do
you want to make a bet on that?
It's embarrassing.
Would
I'll
you
bet you anything because I know what I said.
$50, Chris. $50.
$50.
Stop!
Yeah,
No, stop,
$50.
Stavros. Okay, perfect. So everyone heard that verbal agreement.
Yep.
Okay, let me find it. I'm getting it right now. My little replay.
He said he'd bet you anything.
Yeah, dude. First of all, Chris, you do understand I have fucking OBS, dude.
No worries.
Cool, because I got that little replay button.
Terst, let me explain.
Don't
what I
start
said.
bringing me into this, mate. This is between you and Sean, right? I'm just having
It's not
to
because
laugh
you
here, man.
interrupted.
Don't bring me into it.
No,
you know what I mean?
you interrupted as usual. Terst says.
I made a comment. I don't know if it was interrupting. I think we were all talking at the time, you know.
Right, so don't say I can't talk to you when you made a comment. I'm talking about your comment. So Terst said there's no miraging. I then said that's only one type of refraction.
All right,
Stop
Crash.
I'm gonna say my PayPal.
Actually, I think that is what Chris said.
No, it is exactly what it said. Because the second he said the button, now all I gotta do is find it.
Blue just agreed with me, Sean. If you don't realize.
No, it didn't.
I don't think Chris
Let
gets
me
sarcasm.
do this. Let me just do this. Go to my live stream.
Interrupting. What's going on?
All about you.
You need to go train, Chris. Go train.
Jesus, stop whining, Chris.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Sean, what you just said is that an apparent, non-physical, non-geometric thing.
Hang on, everyone's listening to it. Let me do this so you guys can hear it as well. Chris forgets sometimes that he's live. Find it. Then start on your refraction thing. But until then,
there's no refraction here. You can tell because it's very
this
clear.
already looked.
Nothing
You already looked.
wobbly, nothing bent,
There's definitely refraction.
No, Chris, hang no, wait. He's doing the term thing again, Tersh. Hang on. Yes, there is refraction in this image. Is there miraging? No.
That's only one type of refraction.
No. Ooh, save that $50, clip. Bitch. Ooh, God, you just gave me an internet.
I'm right, Sean. You don't need $50. Everyone's saying I'm right.
I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear anything at all.
Go to the live
didn't
link.
hear it either, but I know
go
what
to
I
the
said.
go. Okay, well, everyone in the chat just heard it. Go to the my little live link, and I'll replay it again.
Okay.
Yeah. Just because someone says you're right doesn't mean you're right.
Okay, you guys on there? You guys ready? Everyone,
Yeah.
you may end up not being able to talk. That's fine. I'm gonna play it, and then we'll talk when it's done. But here we go.
There's definitely refraction.
No, Chris, hang no, wait. He's doing the term thing again, Tersh. Hang on. Yes, there is refraction in this image. Is there miraging? No.
That's only one type of refraction.
No. Ooh. Save that fucking clip. Whoa. Ooh. God, you just
type of refraction.
No. Miraging? No.
That's only one type of refraction.
No. Ooh. No.
Did he just
That's
get called
only
a
one type of
slipstick?
refraction.
No. Ooh. No.
That's only one type of refraction.
No.
I hear it, Sean.
No.
Are you not playing it for everybody?
Maybe you need to go to YouTube. Is there miraging? Oh, no. I'm replaying it over and over again. So go to YouTube.
Everyone in chat saying
no. Ooh. Save that fucking.
It's only one type of refraction.
No.
Darwin,
No.
C4, all say I said that. That's only one type of refraction.
No, no, I'm hearing that's only one type of refraction.
That's only one type of refraction.
No,
you're right. That's only one type of
because I said
refraction.
refraction. You said there's only one type of refraction, and then you said what exactly say after that. Because I said you want to say, Sean, I am sorry for what I just said.
Right,
Let me reframe what I said and say it again. Do it, Chris. Do it. That's the best
way.
Do it.
Not a big deal.
No. What did I say that was wrong?
Well,
how am I wrong? Because I said there's miraging. I said there's no miraging. Right? Right, Chris? Chris, can you hear me?
Well,
hang on. Chris, can you hear?
You're cutting out really bad.
I am?
Yeah, see when you start to hear that, if I said to you, drop down to the next audio up again and it will...
can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
Okay. Chris, when we were talking about refraction, and I said you said, is there refraction? I said, yes. I said, is there miraging? I said, no. And what did you say? Hello? Hello?
But that's okay, Sean.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Hello? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me?
But double speak means,
okay,
Chris.
there you go. Chris, can you hear me?
That's probably the easiest.
Chris, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. You said that it was refraction. I said, is it refraction? I said, yes, because I even stopped. I think it was tourists or farmers from what they were saying. God damn it. Am I cutting?
Yes.
Yeah, it's cutting out again. Yeah.
It's just Discord.
If it's just Discord, then I don't want to change anything. Can you hear me? Fuck. What is changing? All my settings are right. The fuck is changing?
It's my fallacy though, digital.
Yeah, Pete, you're terrible, man. You just sound like.
But just get over it. Stop whinging.
I'm not. Oh wait.
People out and bring them back in. That you'll see the voice connected meter.
Can you guys
drop all the way down, then come all the way back up again?
Just did it to me as well. Oh, and I'm about to go. Just dropped and came back again. Fucking hell.
No, I'm changing it right now.
Oh, right, yeah. Because I don't normally see that.
You know, I'm literally changing this.
So how is Chris still saying he's right when we just heard him say exactly what Sean said he said?
Yeah, that's
what
no.
I'm confused about.
Look in the chat. Everyone's agreeing with me. Every single person has agreed with me in chat.
About what?
About what I said. That.
I see one, and who's Dr. Curious too?
Dr. Curious, C4, Darwin, Free Minded, Lori. Do I need? That's five. That's five ballers.
Lori's.
No, all ballers.
How am I? Okay, and I'm okay. Chris, what did I say that is wrong?
It's only $50, man. It's not a big deal.
What did I say that you said that I was wrong about?
You made the bet.
Yeah. What did I say that I was?
What
did I say?
Let's move on.
What did I say?
Just be glad it wasn't more than 50.
No. What did I say that was wrong that you didn't
Tom,
say?
This is all on live recorded record. As
yes,
you said earlier.
I'm very happy.
We all have the evidence.
I just looped the shit out of it, Chris.
Devil's Thadvo Game Cat.
I don't remember it being a vote in the YouTube chat.
No, it doesn't matter. Yeah, well, no, here's the thing. I literally played it 1,000 times, or 100 times is now, over and over and over and over and over and over again. Chris, what did I say that you didn't say?
And now I've been timed out because people don't like the fact that I'm right and you're wrong.
But
actually, they've been timing you out for 3 or 4 streams.
Read the comments. Read the comments.
I'm reading the comments. I see True Blue says I'm wrong.
Darwin
says I'm right. Skyfly says easy 50. It sounds like I don't know, Chris. I see you're wrong.
Darwin said
Chris,
I'm
don't-
right, Sean. Are you?
Okay, we want to play. Okay,
Only one
let's do this
type of
again, Chris. Chris,
I said
Chris.
that. You said I
Chris.
said there.
No.
Chris. What did I say wrong that you
Lori,
didn't say?
I don't know what the question is, Lori Letayo.
Let Chris.
You said, listen, okay, I'll tell you.
Thank you.
You said, I said, there's only one type of refraction. What I actually said was, that's only one type of refraction.
No, you didn't.
No, Chris.
Yeah, 100%. And everyone in chat's agreeing with me.
I see Chris is wrong everywhere.
Honestly,
Lori
man,
said, I see
you
Lori.
gotta pay, dude. You gotta pay. You'll never live this down.
How about this, Chris? Chris, do an upload because I literally just repeated it over and over again.
Yeah.
You'll never live this down. Honestly, just pay it. Let's move on. It's not a big deal. You just lost a bet.
I won't.
No,
Now, Chris. This is easy. Very easy to situation. Ready? Share the. Do an upload. Share it. I'll look at it. And if you're right, which you won't be, then I'll give you your money.
It's not
Otherwise,
part of the bet,
you
Sean.
can send it
That's
to
not
my
the bet. I don't have
PayPal,
to
which
do
is in
any
the
of
link
that.
in the description.
Sean, I don't have to do any of that.
Now.
Dude,
Yeah,
you're coming off really sour, and you're coming off as a blatant
Chris,
liar.
I'm not. No, Chris, I'm telling you, if you're right, then show me I'm right. Please, okay? Thank you. Now, back to this. I've explained to you that the horizon, right here, is not what's obstructing. So you don't have to say that I said that again, because we can go back and do that too. Now, go ahead with what you're saying, and I can show you how you're wrong again.
I just need to hear that you're gonna pay me my $50 is all.
I'm waiting, Chris. What is obstructing this cargo ship?
You lost the bet. Just pay me the $50.
Show me I lost the bet.
Sean, you don't want me to make a video. That's the thing. I don't want to have to embarrass you.
I do. I don't
want to have to embarrass you.
I want all 4 people to tell me what you said in that upload. Okay, Chris? What is obstructing? What is obstructing?
For 4 people.
What is obstructing the cargo ship in this right here?
We'll even have the chat log of all the different ballers saying that I was right and you were wrong.
Yeah, show it in
your video. You don't have to do that.
Video. What's obstructing the cargo ship?
Need to hear you're going to pay the money, Sean.
What is obstructing? I told you you'll get paid if you do what I told you. What is obstructing the cargo ship? What is obstructing the cargo ship?
Is that crickets I hear?
If somebody had that on the sound.
There's an apparent obstruction.
No. Nope.
Yes.
What's the apparent obstruction?
It's apparent that it appears that the horizon is obstructing it, but we know that the horizon is only an apparent position.
So are you telling me that
not a physical?
Are you telling me that the
location?
horizon? Are you telling me that the horizon is all the blue in that image?
That is the horizon, yeah.
Just imagine
wait. No, stop, Tersh. Chris, you're telling me that the body of water in this image is the horizon.
No. The top of what appears to be the top of the water is the horizon, but that horizon can shift depending on the refractive conditions of the day.
Is that under the horizon is a body of water?
No, not everything, no.
Okay, show me where it's not.
Well, you can't. That's what you can't. None of us can do that. You can't show.
Oh, how can you? Wait. If none of us can do that, how can you do that, Chris?
I didn't. I just said nobody could do it.
Okay, perfect. So if no one can do it, how do you see an area that is not the physical body of water that we are looking at in this image? Show me where it is not water.
Because it's an apparent.
No. The line
observation
the line where the water in the sky is apparent, but the physical body of water is not apparent. That's physical. That is there. Show me. Whoa. So you're telling me that ocean is not there?
So it's possible that ocean appears higher than it actually is. than actually physically.
No. That's a physical body of water. Show me where any miraging's happening.
Have you ever seen skunk bait? Skunk bait video?
I'm looking at this video, Chris.
You have?
Do not refer to another video. I'm asking you this.
Okay,
Show me the miraging. Show me the miraging in this image. Okay.
But it doesn't have to be a mirage to have refraction. That's what I was saying earlier. That there's only one type.
Okay. Everything is refraction. Everything is the light that bends to our eyes. Everything. Show me the miraging. Something that is
doesn't
not
have to be
there.
Miraging, Sean.
Okay, it does.
There doesn't have to be miraging.
If it's not miraging, then it is a physical body obstructing.
Wait,
am I wrong?
Mirage is only one type and one effect of refraction. There's several other types of refraction, such as towering and looming and stooping and all these things.
Show me it.
That it can cause that.
Show me it.
I just told you about skunk bait. You didn't want to have anything to do with it.
No. Show me it in the image we're looking at.
I don't. I just told you I can't show you without.
Okay.
Context.
So then wait. So you can see it.
Hours.
You can see it on another video, but you can't see it here. Oh wait. Did you say because it's a video?
I said you'd have to have a long enough video of this spot, like maybe potentially, sometimes not as long, but sometimes hours with the video to see the effect.
That is perfect. Because Chris, guess what? I have hours of this location.
Okay.
And guess what? So does your boy Travis. You want to know why? This is Travis's footage.
And I will guarantee you that what appears to be the apparent horizon will change positions.
Chris, is the horizon obstructing?
The horizon, it appears that the horizon is obstructing, yes.
Is the horizon the body of water?
Horizon is the top part of the body of water.
Is the horizon the body of water?
It's an apparent position of the body of water.
Let me ask this question, Chris. Do you see where the water in the cargo ship meet?
Water in the cargo ship meet?
Yep. Yeah.
Yes.
I said. Okay. Do you see where the platform in the water meet?
Yes.
Guess what, buddy? That's technically not the horizon. In the definition of the horizon. Am I wrong?
No, technically it is the horizon, Sean.
Okay.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Perfect. I did that on purpose. I wanted to make sure you knew what the horizon was. But I'm happy now that we know that the horizon is a physical, right? Listening? A physical body of water in the sky meeting. It is not the physical body of water. It is not the sky. It is a apparent location of where they meet. Now, you're saying it changes. The problem is you know what, Chris? You're correct. In a swell, which, if it was swells, would be changing a lot. If you don't believe me, I can show you a video that Travis sent me that shows swells, and you can see the difference. Okay, so we know it's not a swell.
You're saying the swells are blocking this?
Oh, hell no! I can show you a video where swells are blocking something. Of Travis's at this location. What? Anything else? Okay, we're good? Okay. So I'm going to ask this again. What is obstructing this cargo ship?
Earth. As I've been saying for the last 10 minutes, there's an apparent obstruction.
No.
From the horizon, which is an apparent position
okay.
of
Let me ask you this. Okay, let me ask you this then. Show me where all the apparent water is.
Everything that you see is an apparent position of the body of water.
Excuse me? Say that again?
All the water that you see, especially the top part of the water that meets the sky, which is what you're calling the horizon, is all in apparent position. That water line can change both up and down depending on the refractive conditions.
Okay, Chris, we got to do something real quick.
Yeah, what's that then?
Okay. Do you see the lines?
So
that I'm
Terse,
drawing?
if Travis is showing,
hang on,
hold on.
stop,
Why
hang
is
on, no,
how did you get
no.
this video if Travis
on.
isn't showing it? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I know, right?
How did you get this video?
Yeah, exactly. I stole it, Chris.
Right, you stole it.
I hacked his computer and I stole it.
Right. So he did put it online somewhere for you to get to. So if he was so worried about this video, he wouldn't have done that.
I'm so happy you're saying this.
Oh, yeah.
Chris, you don't watch my live stream, do you?
Absolutely not. No.
Exactly, because before my live stream started, I ranted for a good 20 minutes about this. Okay, so do you remember when me and Travis went and met up? Yeah. So he said, I will send you the files from that day. It's been over a month, but last week he finally sent me the Google Drive file. I started showing everything. That's how. This morning I got a Yeah, ready? Yeah, he sent me the file. Right, ready? Right. So Chris, me and you meet up, and we roll, and we have video, and we have pictures, right? And you're like, "Hey, Sean, can I get those pictures, dude? You know, from when we rolled and took those pictures and videos. Can I get those, please?" And I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I'll get those to you." And then a month to you, Chris, right? And Chris, you're proud of what you did, and you're like, "This is awesome. I did some stuff I never did." Blah blah. Doesn't fucking showing people. Chris, this is what Travis did. Hey, Chris, I don't want you showing those pictures to anybody. I don't want you sharing those with people. Now, those weren't for the public. Those were exclusive. Then what would you say, Chris?
Cutting out again, Sean. It's hard to understand everything you're saying there.
Okay, I'll say this again. We took pictures of us rolling in video, and I sent it to you, and you showed it to everyone. And then the next day, I send you an email saying, "Hey, Chris, those were exclusive. I don't want you sharing those with the public."
I would respect your wishes, and I wouldn't show the video anymore.
Okay, Chris. Every video you have of me talking or anything about, delete it off immediately. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, that's different.
No, it's not.
Yeah, because you didn't give me those clips. I didn't give you any clips of me. Everything you have of me, you took from the internet and you put on.
Okay. Oh, Chris. Everything I'm using of Travis's, he gave to me.
Right, so he gave to you in confidence. So the other thing is imagine this scenario.
Chris.
Hold on,
Wait, no, Chris. Okay, let's Chris. Fuck the scenarios.
And I said,
no,
man,
Chris.
I destroyed Sean. He was
Chris,
nothing. He should be a white belt.
Oh, wait, Chris. Yeah, you're damn right. I wouldn't.
Context, and I was lying about it.
Yeah, guess what? Guess what me saying? Don't play that video would show. It would show something happened to me on that video that I don't want people to see, and that's what Travis is doing. Travis is saying, really, he's going to show this video. He's going to show this footage. You think he will?
Not a chance.
Oh, he might. I don't know.
No, he won't. You want to know? Hey, Chris. Do you think this is a good?
Anything special,
okay,
Sean.
Chris.
Sean, this is nothing special.
Chris,
it's a hazy,
you're right.
out of focus video.
Out of focus? Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Is this any more out of focus of any other Travis's stuff, or is this really good stuff of Travis's?
He has way better stuff than this.
Show me it. Show me it.
If I didn't know this.
Okay. How about this, Chris? Is this a good video? First of all, is this a good video for boats? Beyond the curve or for flat Earth?
No,
whatever?
It's not.
Why?
It's not a good video for anybody. There's no context. I want to see that boat go from where we can see it before the supposed horizon to past it. Then we can get some context as far as what's going on.
Oh, no, Chris. I can show you the shipping lane. I can show you the ship. I can show you where it was at this moment. You want that? I can show it to you.
Oh, I don't care where it was. I want to see it in the video.
It's already queued up. Oh, so you want me to make an upload? You want me to make an upload? Is that what you're saying? Because I'm showing you. I'm showing you in real time.
No, Sean, relax. Sean, relax.
No.
Listen, you're not listening.
Ask Travis for the footage. Did you notice that this is part 3?
This is
There's already a
Travis's
part one, part
footage.
two, you know what I mean?
All of this
That's
is
up to him.
Travis's footage.
Chris can ask Travis.
But
for
what
the
Travis
footage.
is upset about is that you're bastardizing his footage and saying it's globe proof when it's
Ooh.
not.
He's not editing anything. You
Stop.
know what I
Hey,
mean?
hey, time out. Time out. Time out. That's not bastardizing, first of all. Second of all, I can commentate on this as far as anything I want. If I want to say this is shitty observations, I can. If I want to say this is good, I can. This is not for private use, and here's why. I've been asking Travis for this footage for my live stream, so I could get all the data.
It's his footage.
And I can get all the data that from that day, because all these day. If I can get all all the images and videos, so I can put the data together to present how I know it's obstruction due to curvature. So don't. I can't use it as under his wishes. The problem is this is what it is, Chris. Travis doesn't look at his files. He looks at his files.
Anybody who has private video or footage or whatever recordings can absolutely tell you not to use them.
Not if the reason for sending it to me is to use them.
Travis knew he was going to.
And here's the best. Fine. If he wants to go back on his word, go back on an agreement, go back on ethics, tell him to copyright strike all my shit then. Because guess what? I'm going to use it. I'm going to use the shit out of everything he sent me to be used. It's not my fault if he didn't know that this stuff was in that observation, and I'm showing it before he got an opportunity to show it. Because if that were the case, Chris, when he sent it, when I was asking for it on all those live streams, he would have said, "Hey, Sean, that's exclusive." He never once has until today, until I started using this.
I don't know what he said to you. Maybe he didn't know you were going to run and put it on your live show.
Do you want me to show you? Yes, Chris, I did. Yes.
Let's see the evidence for that.
If that's what you want right now, because
you can't do it right now. It should be. You don't have like on Skype or Discord chat or something.
The live stream that Travis was on just before Sean got the images. Travis said that we could use the images for whatever we wanted, or that Sean could.
Say it. Yeah, I heard him say it.
Okay, well then Then Travis he must have some other reason for.
Wait. Travis says right here. Well, I didn't think you were going to stream my footage. Okay, that was ago. So just when I started. Why did he stream me yesterday, showing his footage? And you ready for this shit? You ready? After my last night, Travis messaged me this. Let's not tell anyone. Let's go live together and talk shop. I said I can in a bit. Cool. Bro, I'm an old fart. I'm crashing, but we should still do a hangout. Then the next morning, he didn't think he was going to be shown in public. I'm telling you right now, Travis has known that shit. He didn't. This is what Travis does. And then, no, you listen, Chris. And this is how I know Travis doesn't doctor his footage. You ready? And this is back. This is how I know Travis does not edit a damn thing, because Travis does all his observations, Chris, and then he puts all those cards into his little computer, and then when he live streams, he looks at them for the first fucking time. He hasn't even seen this, and now the reason why he's upset is because this right here has almost zero refraction and doesn't show the Ethernet or the Ether band. And guess what? He wouldn't fucking use this shit, and now he's pissed.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's the same reason.
So there was a spot earlier where it zoomed in on the. You're cutting out real bad, whoever that is.
It's Crash, and he's always like that. I don't even know why he tries.
Holy crap. Sean, there was a spot earlier in the video, I have no idea timestamp or anything, where it zooms in on the oil rig. Can you find that for me?
On here?
Actually, there's two. Is there two oil rigs? There was like one that looks even taller.
Oh, dude, I have. Wait. Oh, yeah. There's a lot
several
of oil rigs. Wait, what do you want, buddy? You want some pic? Let me get the pictures.
I want the zoom in.
Yeah.
I think it zoomed in of the taller oil rig, or at least had the taller oil rig in this shot. Maybe
both of them were. It's the same one. It's just zoomed in.
Hang on, because dude.
no, I saw a taller one too, right? Or it looked like it was taller or
Travis,
something.
Yeah, there's several rigs and there's several boats and that.
Can you see my files screen right now?
Yeah, but like I said, if I click on it, it will take off my mic. I
I
can
just
see
want,
it.
okay.
Oh yeah, on YouTube.
Okay. Yeah. It's gonna. All these are pictures and videos, and then I got a whole other file of it. Travis sent these to me days ago. I've been showing his footage for days, and he didn't have a problem with it last night when he wanted to go live together and talk about his footage. Why didn't he say, don't show my stuff on your footage or on your streams? Why didn't he say that for the past 2 other streams? Or all the streams I'm going, I can't wait for that
I'm not worried
so I
about
can
that right now.
show
Can
it.
you bring up one of those zoomed in?
Yeah. What was the size of that file that he sent you? Was it 3 terabyte, 2 terabyte, something like that?
Oh, no. That's just my drive. That's just my external drive. No. Hell no. It was a few gigabytes, but it was. I mean, I got a lot of pictures. That's not the situation. I'm just trying to say, he sent me this shit knowing I was going to show it. Problem is, he hadn't looked through it yet, and I'm sorry, I wasn't going to wait until he got to it before I show. What the fuck? That makes no sense. I've been excited to show this shit.
It was okay until he actually saw that clip of film with a container ship going behind the rig.
Yep.
And that's when he got upset. Sorry, too late. And
I'm more excited for that shit to Black Swan. What do you want? The container ship, or what do you want? Cause I got everything.
Yeah, maybe. I'm going back on the stream. I may have found something. Or yeah, you were talking about it. Were you talking about, was there a refraction point in one of the videos?
Oh, okay. I know exactly what photos you're talking about then. Perfect. It was these ones.
I couldn't tell. I was just curious.
No, I know which ones it is. I'm just trying to find them right now.
I'll take a snap. I can take a snapshot of it myself while you're doing that.
All you're doing is degrading it. I'm fine. I mean, you are, but
put it in the I'll put it in the live stream chat.
It's right here.
It was a picture. It was a still frame you took. Yeah, that's it.
It is this one.
No. It's in
because
Chris
it's this
has
one.
Yeah, Chris has just put it in the live stream text.
Yeah. That is it. Yeah. Well, yeah. You took a screenshot, right, Chris?
Yeah. That is
it. Yeah, I'm showing the same.
So were you saying that was a refraction line? I couldn't.
No. I thought it was, and then we zoomed. I thought it was when we started, and then
you thought it was mirroring.
Yeah, I thought it was mirroring, and Church noticed.
It does look like mirroring, doesn't it?
It does, right? It does.
I would have said it was too.
I thought it was.
But it's not.
Keep going.
Closer, you mean, or another picture?
Yeah, closer, just closer.
Okay. What are you watching it on? Because I can make the screen bigger on YouTube. Okay, let me make the screen bigger. I'll make the screen bigger on YouTube. There you go.
Like that white line across those. That is so indicative of me of mirroring.
Right here, right? This right here.
No, it's not indicative of mirroring.
No. Wait, Tersh, stop, dude. Because I'm an idiot because when we first started, I thought that was what we were looking at. I thought this was mirroring right here. I thought that was a mirror line.
No, listen, it might not be, but
Chris,
I'm saying
Chris, that's the line you're talking about,
first
right?
glance, it looks like it.
But that's the one. Tersh, he's not an idiot. If he is, I'm an idiot because I remember we just had that conversation where I thought that was the refraction line, and you said, "Oh no, it's not the refraction line." And I wasn't an idiot when it wasn't the refraction line. Remember, you just explained it to me. That's how we got to be here.
Because there's no two white lines.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Two white lines.
Yeah, perfect. And you explained that to me, but you didn't call me an idiot when you explained that to me.
No, because you weren't looking at that. You were looking at the main body, and you thought the mirroring was.
Yeah. But the thing is, but Chris did the same thing, and he's not an idiot for it though. That it looks like a mirroring line.
Seeing the white line is mirroring when there's not two white lines, and there would be if it's mirroring.
But that's the thing. But see. But look, that's what you pointed out to me. You told me everything. Yeah, you can't call him an idiot because if you're calling him an idiot for saying that's mirroring, I'm an idiot for saying that's mirroring. You see what I'm saying?
You were talking about the other end of the rig. You weren't looking at the left-hand side. You were looking at the right-hand side. You know?
No. He was right here, this line. We were both talking about the same thing. That's why I drew that line because I was talking about the same thing. what I thought was the mirroring right there.
Oh right,
I thought how these rigs and all
that.
that. No. I was talking about how all these rigs and the lines come out, and then you said no, but they're not mirroring what it's doing. Because then I was like, oh shit, you're right, because this piece right here isn't two pieces; it's coming into one, and that's not.
Yeah,
that's
but I'm sorry for calling Chris an idiot then, because you're not an idiot, you know.
Yeah. See, we just gotta. It's everyone's equal right or respect here. Chris loses it on a lot of instances, and when he does, then it's okay. But just for conversation's sake, breathe a little. Chris, what do you want to say about this? You want me to go to another picture? I got other pictures too.
Oh, no, I just saw that one earlier. I didn't know if it was or not. I was curious because I joined right when I joined. You were talking about that, but I didn't have audio and stuff going yet. So I didn't hear what you had said about it.
All right, no worries. But yeah, no. See, here's the thing. I get you're gonna defend Chris or defend Travis.
What's going on there? Is that just a weird, or is it like from the side or something?
Hang on, I'm sorry. No, that's another platform just off of it. Let me get a picture. I'll show you.
Why is it so skinny looking?
This is a different type of platform.
Hey, Sean.
I'm showing the picture right now of the platforms that Travis was looking at, so you can see it's just a different type of platform. It's not like stretch.
Yeah, I think some of them are quite rectangular, aren't they?
Okay.
Yeah. It's just a different type.
It's sort of like an end-on view, isn't it?
You have the distances to these platforms, Sean?
Oh yeah. These are 9 miles. The ones further are about 13 miles, 14 miles.
Well, they look at least 2 or 3 different distances. Like the one on the right is obviously closest. The one in the middle is the next.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. Those two, the ones that look closest to us, are probably within a half a mile distance of each other. No, they're not that far. They're like staggered. So like if we're looking at them at if we're on the beach, one is 8 miles, one is 8.4 miles, and the next one is 8.9 miles. You know what I mean?
Okay, right.
And then the ones on the left are another group 13, 14 miles away.
Got it. Can you zoom in on the ones on the left?
Yeah. I mean, those are the worst. Yeah, I can.
Hey guys, sorry to interrupt for a sec.
What's up, Essie?
As you notice, I haven't been talking because I've been driving. I just want to say I got to sign off. I don't want to be rude, you know?
Yeah.
Nice talk. Just one thing before I go.
Yep.
Please, guys, pay attention to where the horizon should be. You guys are going all over the place.
But where should the horizon be? I don't get... The horizon is where the sea meets the sky, but where could it be other than there?
Yeah.
That's, you know how...
I agree with
there is like 12 miles away. Something wrong with
No,
It doesn't matter. It's apparent.
You're looking
God, get that through your head, people. It's apparent horizons.
He doesn't.
We were talking about the distance of oil rigs, not the distance of horizon. So yeah, nice for you to pop back in, SE, but you're not making any sense, right?
Well, wherever you see it is where it should be.
Yep. That is the apparent horizon. Oh wait. See, the problem was Chris kept trying to refer to the horizon as the body of water, and it can't. It's not.
Then what is it?
It is where, dude. you sound like fucking Seek and Find right now, but I'll do it again. It is where the sky and the land and or sea meet. Right. And to clarify,
and the
better,
sea meet. So the sea is not the water.
I don't even know how to answer
I'm not even Don't even go there. Nope. I'm not even at that. That's just a dumb question.
Don't understand why it's dumb. You're saying the water is not the horizon.
Nope. It's where they sky.
You just said it's where the.
He's just derailing the conversation again.
I know.
Is the sky blocking the bottom, or is it the water? The
what's blocking the brain?
Chris, you're just digging a hole, mate. You're just digging a hole.
That's what's saying. A shadow is the actual thing that's being shadowed.
Happening is Sean's trying to argue both physical geometry and apparent horizon.
Am I?
And the same answer. Yeah, you are.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. It's just not working.
Wow. Really, Chris? I'm definitely not doing that.
The geometry
definitely
of the sphere gives us an apparent horizon due to refraction. What's difficult about that?
That doesn't make any sense.
Here's the best part, Chris.
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
don't make
God.
any sense, Chris.
Chris, here's the best part.
You don't have a geometric horizon anymore.
Here's the best part, Chris. This whole conversation we've had, I have broken it down so simply, more than I need to, that we should not be answering the questions we answered to you an hour and 45 minutes ago.
Yeah. It's derailed.
And let me ask you a final question, Sean. I'm gonna go make a. I guess I have to go make an additional video so you to pay me my money. Otherwise,
Thank
No, you can't. He doesn't
even
give
though
you
it's not how it
permission.
should
Wait,
be.
oh yeah, wait.
It's not how it should be.
Sorry,
You lose
Chris.
the bet, you just
Chris,
pay up.
Chris, you don't have permission to use any of my footage. Sorry, buddy. But good luck
So
on
you're just
that.
gonna pay me. You're just gonna pay me the money then, right?
No. You need to come up with some evidence, but you don't have permission to use my footage.
Right, Sean. Whatever.
Did you record it, Chris?
I record what?
Ooh, damn, that sucks.
I'm kind of
Yeah,
curious.
I've been recording this the whole time.
Why do you guys continue to show us pictures and then ask us about geometry? Which way do you want to do it?
Yeah, are we using our eyes or are we using geometry?
Yeah, do you want to
I
talk
wanna
about
see if you guys
the
understand if it's
observation,
geometric.
or do you understand? Chris, does geometry include only straight lines? That's what Nathan Oakley says.
I don't know. I'm not Nathan Oakley. I don't know.
Yeah, you
Watch
might
this.
as
You
well
don't-
be.
Oh, you don't. So wait a minute. You don't know whether geometry can include something other than straight lines. Is that what you're saying?
Is your horizon geometric?
Oh dear.
I'm asking you. I ask you a direct question. Can geometry include something other than straight lines?
Oh, like if you said like
Oh,
a circle is geometry and that's not a straight line, that's you can include
Answer the
that.
question.
Thank you.
I just did.
Okay, so curved lines count too, huh? Okay, good.
Curved, yeah, but you're trying to pull the wool over people's eyes by saying that because the apparent horizon.
No,
because
I'm
the
trying
horizon is
to. No, what?
refracted, it's
No,
curved.
I'm not trying to pull the wool over your eyes, Chris. I'm trying to pull your head out of the sheep's ass. Is what I'm doing.
You're so lucky my internet just cut out then, Chris. I was about to unleash upon you for what you just said.
You're
I'm
obfuscating.
I'm
as
so happy
usual.
you didn't, Davros, because what Blue just said was awesome.
Yeah, that was awesome, man.
I've
That's
never
Let me
heard it
ask
that
Blue.
way.
Let me ask Blue Sean then, since he had to speak up. Blue, and all these images of video that Sean's been on about for the last hour, is that top hard blue line of the water, is that the horizon?
Oh my god.
That is where
Is that geometric?
That is where the ocean appears to make the sky. Do you want to talk about the picture, or do you want to talk about
Is it
geometry?
physical?
You
Is it
can't. We're not
physical?
going to talk about both of them. The water is physical. Isn't the water physical?
it's
It's
wet.
physical. Do you think you can touch it?
If it's physical, then it's
I
not
believe
apparent.
I can. I believe I can touch it. The horizon
That's-
is where
that's
the
your because-
water appears to meet the sky. That's the definition of a horizon. That's what you're seeing in the picture.
Right,
That's
it's only an
not
apparent
geometry.
position. It's only an apparent position.
No. Yeah. The horizon is the apparent
That's
position
trying to argue some block thing.
of the meeting of the sky and land.
Exactly.
or
So why
water.
are you using the apparent
Sean,
position
can I
to
say
say it's
something,
blocking
please?
things?
You're quite right. When you're walking towards the horizon, it moves away from you.
Because
not
the
a
horizon,
physical
again, I'll say this
geometric
last. Okay,
block.
Chris, I promise you this is going to be the last time I say it, Chris. The horizon does not obstruct. The physical body of water in this image is what's obstructing.
Exactly.
Sean, can I
Yes,
say
sir.
something, please?
Absolutely.
Okay, so in many pictures we cannot decide where's the apparent horizon and where's the geometric horizon. The beauty about this picture and why we're talking about it for over an hour is because the setting of this picture exposes how the geometric horizon matches almost the visible horizon. That's because we have points of references. That's the oil rig and the
Almost
ship.
perfectly.
So this
Okay. What
says
Crow,
they are
look, this is what Crow's saying.
And not
This is
perfectly.
perfect. Put it this way, Chris, if we want to make a blueprint of what we are seeing right now, we have enough reference reference points to start doing a blueprint of what we're looking at now. The horizon, the oil platform, the cargo ship, right, Crow? That basically that's
Yeah, he was describing it perfectly there. He was saying one of the most sensible things I've heard in the conversation in the last 5 minutes.
I have a question. Is there a flat earth thesaurus? Because obviously the words that they use are not meaning what they think they mean.
Well, Davros, here's what it is. There are, as of right now, there are 278,000 versions of the thesaurus because it changes every 2 days, and they're trying to keep up. So then there's not enough editions to pass out. So there's a waiting list.
I think it's a flip book they use.
They keep popping, they keep using pop outs, and they keep they're not securing them to the page, so they pop out completely. So it's a one-time book, and everyone forgets.
Yeah, because I've made a bit of a conclusion, right? So when they go to look at Webster's or dictionary.com or whatever, or Merriam, because they're two different people, what happens is they'll either take the first definition of a word or the sixth definition of a word or just one word in the definition of a word and use that as the argument. And that is incoherently stupid.
And they've never heard the Oxford or Cambridge, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. The Oxford English Dictionary.
Yeah, because
the actual dictionaries of the English language, written by English people, you know.
Yeah. There's a word that comes with a parrot that none of them have seen, and it's called illusory, not illusionary, illusory, meaning it's there, it's just not what you think it is.
No, it's what I want to think it is. That's the
that's
whole
not
thought,
what
you know.
illusory means. Because it is there, it's just not what you think it is. It's a tricky word, right? So it's part illusion and part real. I know it sounds weird, but that's what an apparent horizon is. Partially illusion, partially real. The real part is the ocean. The illusionary part is that line you see between the atmosphere and the water.
Or
well, that's what I'm saying.
It's called the offing.
Yeah, but you can easily just you can just look at this quite simply. Just imagine all that blue stuff at the bottom is made of wood. It's a fence, right? And the horizon is the top of the fence, right? If you just think of it like that, it makes more sense when you just, you know.
Sean, when I heard you say offing, I was like, Sean, you've been reading stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, the problem with that is offing has a lot of other connotations when you talk about it in business terms. If you go into Webster's and all that, they tell you a completely different thing.
Yeah, well, that's why it's not. It is the horizon, and that's why I wanted to say, if you want to get more technical with it, then you use
actually,
that. Yeah,
the definition of the farthest part of the sea that you can see with your eyes. That's what
apparently
it really
my
means,
cat's at the door. If I open the door, oh look, there's my cat.
Offing is a really old word. It dates back to when people, as I said, climbed fucking up the mast and used a spyglass. And the offing was the farthest part of the sea you could see, you know what I mean, with your eyes.
Yeah.
Because it was,
so that's...
Yeah, it was the off position from the apparent horizon. That's what I called it, the off.
Yeah, it was a part of the sea that you could see before you started looking at the sky, yeah.
Yeah, how's that song go? He looked out to the sea to see what he could see.
Hey, Sean, I have something slightly more important than flat Earth that might affect you.
Oh, the Nathan Trebuchet?
No, my state just passed an emergency act starting effective immediately that we can no longer buy alcohol, guns, or firearms, or ammunition.
Oh, wow.
What? You can't buy guns?
Can't buy guns, trade guns, stock ammunition,
Due
or
to
stockpile
Corona?
more than what we have.
Yeah, zombie apocalypse.
Due to
Yeah, they'll let you go to a pub with a gun in your pocket, but you can't sell it. I think that's terrible.
Can't buy it either.
Wow. Well, guns or alcohol?
No guns, firearms, ammunition, or alcohol.
So you have to turn them back to the police or something?
No, you just can't sell them.
You just can't sell and buy them right now. That's
how are you going to get drunk when you've drank all your whiskey? I don't know.
Unenforceable statute.
Yeah, how are you going to shoot the empty bottles off the fence when you're drunk?
It's only you can't.
You're not listening.
It's they just passed laws like now, like even with shotguns and rifles, to inform the what do you call them
Does it sound like gun reform?
No, it's they make. Okay, you remember how when to get a handgun, you had to go on a waiting list. It was like 2 weeks, and then you can actually pick up the gun. Well, now it's they had to figure out a way to. This is in California, mind you. They had to figure out a way for the sell between private parties and gifts, how they would handle those things. So basically, now if I had a rifle and I gave it to Farmer's Boy has 48 hours to contact or basically register the gun to himself.
Yeah, but I mean, Sean, with this coronavirus thing, I mean, if you had a gun and you died, sure you're still able to pass it on as sort of like an inheritance to your kids,
whoever gets that gun has 48 hours, 72 hours. I don't remember the time exactly, but there's a short period of time that they have to say this is now my weapon. I had to do it because look, my dad had 4 different rifles and a shotgun, and when he passed, I did it within like a week and a half, and they frowned upon it, but I had to register them all in my name or turn them in.
Yeah, but you're not understanding. They just passed a thing where legally go to the gun store and purchase ammo from Walmart.
Yeah. It completely has nothing. No, that's and it's constitutional. They can do that. It's not in the Constitution for us to buy or sell weapons.
Yeah, you can own a weapon, but buying and selling is different. That's commerce,
Now, wait. I agree with it, but to me, it goes, okay, they're worried something's about to happen.
I'm just wondering when Trump's going to pass the Child Act, because all these people are going to get sick with corona, they're not going to be able to go to work, but kids don't get it, so why isn't he passing the Child Act and then replace all the sick workers with children, I'm just wondering when he's going to do that,
That actually is a big question, because I don't know what would happen. What would happen? Because, so for instance, this is actually, we can already say this. So casinos will shut down Monday, as of Monday in California. All schools have shut down. Teachers, I think, will still get paid. They get a salary. But what about the people that like the nightclubs, the bars, the places that they're saying no longer to gather at? What happens to those people that can't work? For instance,
didn't they just pass a bill saying that nobody would go without a wage and they're going to pay them the money anyway for the government?
Okay, is that I didn't hear about that. Is that just passed?
No, the Trump and what do you call her? The leader of the House. The women.
That's all good if you're getting some
Pelosi.
Pelosi, yeah. Well, they've agreed on something, but the Republicans were waiting to hear what Trump tweeted about it before they voted on it. So I don't know if it's passed.
Okay, well that means no matter what, even the people that are out of work right now, because we know there are places that have already started to shut down. Not schools. Schools, teachers still get paid. There may be parts of the school that only get paid hourly. I don't know, but what all the people that are out of work right now, because they're not going to get anything for this time. Oh, Chris, I've skied Skunk Bay. Yeah, the Geronimsm showed that shit. Yeah, that's a joke. That shit's funny.
Is Chris still whinging?
Yes. I mean, it really didn't bother me until they said they were canceling NASCAR for the foreseeable future. So that kind of got my.
Hey, they canceled my Grand Prix.
Yeah,
I know.
Grand Prix and rugby.
I don't see it's a big loss to the community, but that's just me.
Yeah. the cricket was played with no one in the arena that seats over 50,000 people.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not about the sport that was being played. It was the fact that there was no cunt there.
They're doing the same.
No, okay,
well, they did
so-
the same with football, but now they've cancelled it. Yeah.
It may
So,
not
hang on.
affect some people on here directly, but the lack of NHRA, NASCAR, and everything else directly affects my ability to make money.
Yeah, but
So,
the
hang on,
fact that you have to stay home.
Yeah.
Hang on, no, Sean, you have to
No,
stay
let's-
home and watch shit, but you get no atmosphere because there's no crowd giving you the atmosphere of watching the sport.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
but the thing is,
hang on, guys. Willie Fester in the chat. Willie in the chat says, "I think only people that get sick have to stay home. Those are the only people that have to stay like inside and quarantine themselves. But they're shutting down like businesses and like casinos, bars, you name it. Like
Where
Crash
are
was
you
saying,
gonna
NASCAR
go if
racing.
you go
all
out?
those places are shutting down. They're not allowing gathering there. So the people that those businesses, they're not working, so they're the ones we're talking about. If you get it and you're outside, fuck you.
What I was trying to point out is in Britain they've said that they're not having any more football with crowds, so they had some football with just the players there and no crowds, but you were allowed to go to a sports pub and all gather there, 300 people in one pub watching it on TV.
Okay, so this is how funny this is. Last night, I went to the casino. This is what I laughed my ass off when I saw this. Okay, so you go inside, and you have the coin machines.
I was just going to say, Sean, did you get a hand pay?
Huh?
Did you win a hand pay on the slots?
Oh, I don't play slots. I play only tables. But walking to the tables, you see this. People with masks, right? Not even good ones, like the shitty kind. Here's my favorite part. With them under their chin, pushing buttons at a casino.
Yeah, they're touching all the crap.
Yeah. And so here's my favorite part. I'm looking at a girl and I go, you know what the casino should do? They should have a big box at the door and just have reusable masks.
No, I was going to say you should have push sticks so you can push the buttons with a stick,
Oh yeah, all of the above. Holy shit! I was like, "Are you serious?" Like we figured this. We were like, we get to the casino, and we look in the parking lot, and you could tell it's crowded still. And you're like, "Wow." I thought we weren't going. It's probably not going to be crowded at all. It's going to be no one there, so it'd be enjoyable. Nope. Everyone thought the same thing and went.
I'd be outside those casinos, man, with a bundle of those cheap plastic chopsticks, selling them one at a time for $15 as push sticks to push the buttons so you don't get infected with corona. I'd be making loads of money, man.
Okay, Willie, I see what you're saying. Do you have to does the government pay through your business, or do you have to file that or something? I don't know. Like I said, I work construction. They're going to look at us and be like, if you get coronavirus, work. They're like, fucking live through it. We don't care. You better be at work.
Yeah, Sean, all the people on Social Security, such as disability pensions, old age pensions and stuff, getting a $750 cash injection from the government in the next couple.
So
we've got
but see, that's the thing. That means if you don't know about it, you're not going to go and go to your Social Security department, basically where it is, and recover that check.
It's deposited to your bank account.
Yeah, it's a direct transaction. Bank to bank, yeah.
That can't be.
Yeah.
Because not everyone not everyone has a bank.
Britain do. You can't get money without
to have Social Security.
Not here in America.
You don't get checks anymore.
Oh, well, no. Oh, you're talking about for the elderly.
No,
or someone that
in Britain on Social Security.
Okay, put it this way. Look, I have Social Security. There's an account that or maybe that's what you don't know. Here in America, our Social Security is in a balance.
You're not unemployed.
That's not. But we don't pull from Social Security when we get our unemployment.
Yeah, but
that's what our Social Security does.
Oh no, hell no. We have like 6 different taxes that cover. One covers Social Security, one covers medical, one covers this, one covers that. Everything is its own thing. When you get sick pay,
benefits.
Benefits. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, but see, some people get sick
welfare
pay.
Benefits.
Nope. See, not everyone gets that though. people
Yeah,
do
I'm
get
talking
that.
about people on welfare benefits are going to benefit from this because it's not. So, like,
No. But look, hang on. Everyone,
hang on,
no,
Sean,
but
I'm trying to
because
explain
what you're
something,
saying,
mate.
I know, but you said something that's not correct for America. You do not need a bank account.
I'm not in
for that.
America.
I know.
We're in Britain.
I
yeah, well,
understand
we're a
that.
civilized,
I-
democracy, you know.
Here's the
Yeah, I live in the most civilized country in the world.
The thing is, Davros, is that you were literally talking about Americas when I said that.
No,
he was making a comment of the difference between yours and us.
Yeah, yeah, using your words to explain mine.
Okay, well, using your
So
words
what
to
you
explain
would call
mine
welfare or benefits is what we call Social Security.
Well, that's not what we call it.
Yeah, that's why I'm getting all jumpy on it. It's completely different.
Yeah, we call it the
That's what I
dole in
mean.
Scotland.
Okay. Better yet, Davros, remember that the majority of my viewers aren't in Australia, dickhead.
Yeah, don't forget we live in America, a country that's got a health care system that actually works.
Yeah, and I live in Britain. I'm not getting that $700. I thought you were British, you wanker. You raised my hope. I was getting $750. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it doesn't work the same
like
way.
a UK wank.
Blue, I'm not sure, but you can only pull your Social Security one time, right?
No.
Like I wait.
Well, you can start. Yeah, you only start it one time.
Yeah. Okay, that's okay.
You can start. You can start receiving Social Security in the U.S. at age 62.
Okay, that's
people my age today have to wait until age 66 to get their full benefit, and you can delay it as long as you like.
And it builds.
Your benefit it builds up, which is a stupid thing to do because you then have to live to be like 140 years old ever get the money back. But
yeah, the equal amount.
What happens in America if you're too sick to work? Can you claim Social Security for that?
Disability.
Oh, you call it disability.
That's different.
Right, but you do have it, do you? Yeah.
But basically, we have like
no, we don't. We don't really have an effective way to pay people to be home and be sick. No.
Oh no, sick.
Right.
Yeah, no. I'm sorry. I thought you meant like disabled or something. But sick?
No. I'm just talking about. Well, I'm too sick to work, right? And I've been too sick to work for 20 years, and they've been paying me somewhere between £70 and £100 a week for 20 years.
You're talking about disability.
No, I'm not disabled. I'm just too sick to work.
Well, that's what we call disabled, long-term disability.
Yeah, exactly. Here, that's what we call long-term disability. And it has nothing to do with Social Security.
Is it paid out by the government, though?
State? Is this
state? Does the government pay you?
I think it's a state, though. I think it's a state. I don't think it's the federal government.
Yeah, it's still well, if you're in the state, it's the state government, basically.
Yeah, but for me at least, it matters because the state and the federal take their cuts. So they are two entities to me.
See, in Britain, it's covered by the government that does it. It's not your local council or your.
Yeah, see, I don't know if it's federal or state, but if you want to be broad terms, then yeah, our government does cover it. But so it's weird. It's weird though, because a disability. How do you say this one? So like, if you have a disability, like if you get injured on the job and then you can no longer work, then you can go on disability. But
yeah, I'll tell you what happened to me. Right.
But if you get hurt, like outside of somewhere else. It's different, but it's honestly, I don't know how that works. How does that work?
Well, if we've got workers' compensation, which covers you if you're injured on the job. Now, if
we have that as well. Yeah, but what I'm talking about is
there's nothing that covers you for that.
Yeah, you just get hurt or something. Like if I was out mountain biking,
can I explain?
Yeah, if I was mountain biking and I got hurt and I could never work again, that would come out of my Social Security probably. No.
Well, it doesn't come out of anything. That's disability. You can get on long-term disability, and and
Okay.
So you do have something like what we've got.
Oh, we have a lot of different.
No, I'm just trying to explain. I'm just trying to explain how it works in Britain. Right? See, when I'm working my whole life, right, I'm paying like somewhere between 3 and 5%, or it's probably not even 5. It's got 3.25% of my wages is taken into what they call what do you call it? God, it's what a national health payment, you know. So I pay my tax on my wages, but they also take an extra 3% off, and that goes into a big pot for everybody who's ill and all that, right?
Yeah.
So what happened to me is I stopped working. I went to college. You know, I borrowed money to go to college for 2 years. I was in university, and I was just finished my degree when I fell ill with chronic fatigue syndrome. So I couldn't go and apply to go and work because I was fucked up and I couldn't work. So they started paying me money, and I've been getting that money for 20 years, you know. Because I paid,
we have that.
I paid for 30 years when I was working. I paid into it, so now it's getting paid. And it's a government, it's a bank account that the government holds, and they pay that.
That's same thing. What is it? The only thing, I'm not sure if you said it, or I'm pretty sure you did, but like our Social Security is so sadly set up. Blue, I mean, he's gone through so many of these periods. He knows probably the best about it. But what I pay for Social Security, I don't ever see again. I'm not guaranteed that money.
No, I would never have seen any of that money if I hadn't fell ill.
Okay,
I would work for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
You know, I can't claim it, and I was retired, and they would give me a state pension. You know,
yeah,
so
but well, I mean,
money also was towards my pension. You know,
like I'm not sure if you said it or not, but you said like when you pay your we call it Social Security tax or whatever, ours goes to a pot, and it goes to whoever's collecting it now.
Yeah, that's the same.
Okay. That's all I was trying to clarify. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, it's not an individual thing that my money gets saved up for me. It goes into a big pot, and whoever needs it now gets it. And what they depend on is lots of young people coming in, working, and paying their taxes to pay the older people later on.
Weren't they talking, Blue? Weren't they saying that they were talking about ending it for a brief moment back at like a few years ago or something like that? I don't think it's going to happen, but
no, I don't think they're going to ever do that.
We were trying to do something.
Our taxes for that amount to about 15%. You pay, if you're working for somebody else, you pay 7.65% of your check. But your employer has to match that. If you're self-employed, you pay the self-employment tax, which is your portion and your employer's portion. So it's about 15% of your income.
Yeah,
but say somebody's just working a diner. I mean, they pay their income tax, and then do they pay into like a pot for them when they get out?
It's a percentage of your hourly wages, as far as I can explain it, in your hourly wages, no matter what job you do.
Is that different in each state, or is it depend on your job in each state?
That's federal. That's federal. It has nothing to do with your job. It has nothing to do with how much money you make. It's 7.65% or whatever that percentage is.
Yeah,
and it is across the board, whether you make $10 an hour or $10,000 an hour.
Yeah, that's a big percentage, though. As I say, that in Britain, it's
well, that's only half of it.
3.5% in Britain, you know.
Our healthcare system is better than yours.
Well, I don't know about that. I see a lot of people very poor in America who have paid into it and can't live on it, you know.
Well, we got flags on the moon and you guys don't.
Yeah, I get that.
But if it wasn't for us,
table, you know what I mean?
Yeah, if it wasn't for us, you wouldn't have had the most famous phone call in US history.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because you used the big radio telescope in Australia to do that, didn't you?
Honeysuckle.
Yeah.
It was just your line, not you. Thank you, though.
Well, this is what I keep saying to people. Like, we work better when we work together. See all this, like, you know, government saying, well, we're not going to share information and blah, blah, blah. I mean, America could have took the WHO coronavirus test and use it. I don't know why they had to develop their own, and then fuck it up and then have to start again. That was crazy to me. Just use the one that's working for everybody else,
Oh, it's much cheaper.
We don't belong to the WHO.
What is that?
Except for the fact that
World
the
Health
WHO
World Health
oversees your
Organization.
CDC.
Yeah, but I mean,
Is that a Trump
Germany
move?
and Europe were willing to share the formula with you and give it, and you could have produced it over there. You wouldn't be selling you the drug. We could have given you the formula, you could have made it, and you could, you know what I mean? You didn't have to do your own thing, you know what I mean? That's just, the Trump administration is just retarded, man.
Wait, is it was that a Trump move that left that?
Yeah, they decided to start from scratch and build your own in America rather than use the ones that people had already developed, But also, Obama left
that to me is a red flag, because check this out. Like, pretty much every treaty we have with other countries, Trump's like pulling out of all of them. Not all of them, but a lot.
As I say, we work better together, man, you know what I mean? We're all friends, hands across the ocean and all that, And I don't understand why certain presidents come in and they say, oh, that's it, fuck this, I'm not joining this anymore, we don't want to be part of that.
Oh, because it's a money thing. It's always a money thing.
Well, yeah,
for instance, people don't, like, countries, and it's sad, but it's real. Countries don't, like, America has, like, this really big, what is it called? It's like an insurance, like climate insurance, basically. I was talking about the other day. I just forget the name. But they help Haiti. They do it because they want to help, but they also do it for leverage. And they do it with other countries. And it's sad that that's the case, but that is the realization of it.
Because they want to cut deals to dig up the resources. Yeah.
Exactly. Or a waypoint. Like, I think, what's called...
put a military base there. Or,
exactly. Yeah. Shit like that.
Well, Russia and China are doing that all over the world now. They're buying up Africa, the Chinese, you know what I mean?
Everything, yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Well, that has nothing to do with fucking... They don't want... Put it this way. If there are no more resources in Africa, they will sell that land off for cheap. All they give a fuck about is the resources in that land.
I don't want to even sell it, mate. They would just pack up and leave and walk away that shit behind, you know what I mean?
I think that's what... I think there was a big controversy in Africa that they were doing that, where they would go through and just demolish areas that looking for diamond and all that kind of stuff for phones and all that kind of stuff.
Strip the fucking land, mate, and then just leave it. Yeah.
And they weren't doing anything to...
Britain did that. How do you think the British Empire was so big, man? We went around and we destroyed fucking country after country. What did we leave behind? We left a reasonable understanding of the law and some understanding of education, and we fucked off, you know what I mean?
Well, I think farmers, I think a while back we were talking about, like, there's like no forest and shit where you guys are at.
Back in the day, apparently, if you go back far enough, a squirrel could go from the tip of Scotland down to Land's End in Cornwall without touching the ground.
Yeah, a huge forest.
And then an awful lot of that was cut down for farmland. And I think by the time you get to the Industrial Revolution, it's pretty much gone.
Yeah, those bloody Vikings, were building their long ships and shit.
This country, the whole of the UK was covered in vast forests. I mean, it was, from top to bottom, trees.
There's a couple of tiny places in Scotland which they still call ancient forest, but it doesn't even date back to that time, because obviously a lot of those trees are dead. But they're trying to preserve it because it's got the diversity, the tree diversity is what they're looking at, and that is it's all the different trees that used to grow.
The squirrel could go from John O'Groats to Land's End without.
Yeah, if you look at Scotland now, it's all fucking fir trees everywhere. It didn't used to look like that. It looked like oak trees and elm and all that. There's very few places in Scotland, and they're trying to preserve them now.
Yeah, we cut them all down. And of course, we still now, although it's dying off, we still now use wood chip and wood pellet for biomass boilers because it's more environmental. But of course, we import it.
Hey, Blue. Like I was saying earlier, I know it didn't pass or nothing like that, but for a while there was some talk about the amount of Social Security being guaranteed in the future, right?
Oh, gosh, Sean, most of my life people have been saying, "Oh, I'll never get Social Security; it'll be gone." The money won't be there by the time I get around to retiring.
Yeah, that stuff.
I know we were saying that 40 years ago, and hell, it was around when I retired. So,
okay, so
I think it's a bunch of bullshit.
Okay, I see what you're saying. It doesn't feasibly sound right that it won't be around ever for myself and my kids and etc.
Well, apart from your government wanting to cut Social Security,
well, I don't think Blue said that earlier. Well, Blue said earlier he doesn't think that they're ever going to cut it. And I don't.
Well, they've been cutting it over the last sort of like.
Well,
even Obama signed off on cutting it.
What you have to understand is the misrepresentation on the part of the Democrats and the willingness of people to misunderstand what really goes on. When they talk about cuts, they're not cutting Social Security. They're cutting. They may be cutting the growth.
Yeah,
they may be cutting the increase.
Yeah.
That's a wholly different thing.
Yeah.
If you thought you were going to get a 3% increase in your Social Security and you only get 2.5%, that's what they call a cut. It's not a cut at all. It's an increase. It's just not as much of an increase.
Well, that's what it's saying. I got an increase in my wages of 2%, but what do you call that when prices change? And what do you call it when the price of dollar drops? But inflation, right? So they give you a 2% wage rise, but inflation's at 3%. That's what they've been doing in Britain for 30 years. They're giving you under inflation wage rises, so your wages aren't going up because you're not even keeping up with inflation. So there's people now working, and their money is worth less now than what they were earning 20 years ago. Even although they're earning more money, the money in real terms isn't worth as much. So it's actually a wage cut.
Well, here in California, and again, I'm going to say California. I'm not sure if they did it anywhere else, but we got a slap in the face when they and again, I'm not against minimum wage going up, but they did a set of plans. So basically, and I think by the end of this year or next year, minimum wage will be $17 in California, and we're seeing our rent and produce and everything go up. So it looks like that, if that's the case, price of living, everything goes up too. Okay, well, wages go up. The funny thing is that wages didn't go up. Only minimum wage changed, and then everything else raised according. So the professions, especially in the trades, they get paid a certain amount. Their wages didn't go up according to what minimum wage raised either. So it's a slap in the face for a lot. I know some welders or apprentice welders at this point that make like $23 an hour, and there are guys that just started that are making minimum wage that are making almost the same amount as them, and they're 5 years ahead of them. And
I know what you're saying now. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I've got a question for you, Sean. Hasn't your Fed just frozen interest rates and then announced shitloads of quantitative easing?
I don't know. What you just said sounds over my head.
Wasn't there a DNA test down in the UK that said you're all related to the Queen?
Probably. Stingray. Stingray. Just so you understand, I come from the department of I don't trust my government so much, so I don't believe everything, so I don't watch everything, and so that was way over my head.
Yeah, mate, the government I've got today is a government that's saying don't borrow to spend and all that balls, right? They just borrowed something like 700 billion. And they just borrowed like 700 billion took it under the Labour Party, and
our country
they're probably going to have to spend.
Our country is founded on spending. Our government gave us money in hopes that we would spend it, and the best part was when they fucking gave everyone all that money and people saved it.
Well, see, this is what people don't understand.
That shit was fucking great.
Yeah, this government is borrowing 700 billion. They're going to invest it, they say, and then the coronavirus comes along. They're going to have to spend like a 100 billion of that on fucking, all the shit they're going to have to do, so they're going to have to borrow more money, but that's the whole trick with government. They borrow money, they tell you they're not going to borrow money, they're going to only borrow it for this, and then they spend it on something else, you know what I mean? It's like, it's a big fucking con game, man.
Yeah, so Skyfly. So what you're saying, Skyfly says minimum wage in the UK is $8.21 $8 or I don't know what you guys call it, £8. But then it says, and then he says, but the young person age 16 and apprentice is only $3 or £4.
I think it's $7.40 or something.
I don't know.
It's probably about 9.
But the thing is, for us, minimum wage is minimum wage. So and this is what the problem I think is. So someone that's 15, 16 that can work starts at $17 an hour now, or will start at $17 an hour. And I don't believe someone in high school coming into the world should be making as much as someone that's 25, 26, 30, 45 that starts in these things after schooling. It's just to start pay. It's not, I don't agree with it. I just think you need experience to make that. Oh, wait, I do agree with it, but then I agree. I think that and I'm not sure if people know this or not. For every, I know this for the skilled trade world, at least. So I'm just speaking for that. If you are a forklift operator, a grade checker, a trucking driver, a cement truck driver, water truck driver, labor, these all have a set federal pay. Like, you have to get paid this amount by federal law. It kind of just, it's like
that's because of your unions about 50 years ago, you know what I mean?
Well, it's regardless of, it's not just for union guys. Those are that's different.
Wage.
Wait, union? No.
You wouldn't have it if the union 50 years ago hadn't fought for it, is what I'm saying, you know.
Oh well, yeah. It's an old union fight. Yeah, yes. Okay, I get what you're saying. But
our minimum wage for a 38-hour week, $740.
Yeah, see, I don't know if that. What is that hourly?
$740, and you divide it by 38, and you get the hourly rate.
Dude, I haven't worked an hourly rate in 8 years, 9 years.
Yeah,
10 years.
Once you go into salary, it's about how many hours do I not have to work overtime because
no.
I'm getting the same money no matter how much I work.
When I was in my early 20s working for my pops, salary was the best thing on earth. I'd go to work when I first started, I'd go to work 3-4 hours a day. Within that time period, because I didn't want to go to work at 5:30 in the morning sometimes. But then my dad would laugh at me because we laughed about this for so many years. So he let me get away with that for like a month or two, and it was leading up to a big contract. And I didn't realize that big contract was a contract where we would be contracted to demo 3.7 million metric tons of concrete lava. If you don't know what lava is, it's the washout out of concrete trucks. Yeah. It's 28 years worth of concrete trucks washing out over a canyon hill. So we're contracted to break it up and get rid of it.
That's not a good job.
It was. We made us rich. Okay, but what ended up happening is at first, and the thing is it took us 60 days to do it all. The contract was a 90-day contract. Problem is the way that we did it, and my dad liked doing it, was we'd wait till the last second and then slam all the work in, because then you make more money. It's a business. It's a bad business plan, but it works. If it works, it works.
Fit as much into 1 week of a 2-week contract.
Exactly, and basically it's waiting for the payments, because if you can squeeze that time inside 2 payments, it's easier to do. It's a business thing. If you own a business, you know. But anyway,
most businesses work that way, though.
Oh yeah. But in doing so, the first attempt to break the concrete up was going to be awesome. It was going to be free. We had contacted a couple of our buddies that worked in the demos in the Camp Pendleton Marines. So they set off I'm going to say 700 pounds. I'm sorry, 700 pounds of dynamite over a 4-day period. What?
Chris Berry, Sean G owes me $50. Will he pay?
Oh, fuck him. Yeah, he already needs to do the upload. Is he sending an upload in there?
He's just done it. He's just posted it in.
Okay, cool. Anyway, yeah, I'll look at it later, Chris. Anyway, but yeah, those kind of, I don't know, we set off about 700 pounds of dynamite over a 4-day period. That was fun. That was fucking amazingly fun watching them set that shit up and blow it up. That only destroyed about 3/8 worth of the whole project. But after that, when they were done blowing shit up and they were like, no, we're not going to blow it all up for you. We were just playing. We ended up having to get excavators.
Emulex or Gelignite?
Huh?
Do you use Emulex or Gelignite?
Bitch, I didn't.
Dynamite.
No. Dynamite. Yeah. Sticks, dude. The military, they still do.
Gelignite is dynamite.
They still do it old school. I thought for a long time because I've looked
TNT, mate. TNT.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I've been on a lot of blasting sites when we do granite, and I can tell. And I used to think, it was like the TNT. TNT sticks, and I didn't realize it's really just a fucking clay ball of highly explosive fucking. But I always refer to Wile E. Coyote. So when the military came out with their sticks of dynamite, I was like, I know what's going on.
Yeah,
I watched them lace
that clay stuff. That's the Emulex.
Yeah.
That's MTEX. It's called. Yeah.
But they have like a powdery too. But no.
MTEX, you can use it as a fuel for your fucking your boiler camping.
Yeah,
but just set a light to it and it'll burn. It won't blow up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you last so long. You wouldn't want to do a big ass block of it. That shit would do some damage to wherever your surroundings after a while.
I've just listened to what Chris posted.
Oh god,
he's very, very carefully cut off the very start of when he says there's only one type of refraction.
Did he really?
Yes.
Good job, Chris.
Because when we heard it and when you played it again and again, he quite clearly says there's only one type of refraction, because that's why you went, oh, I'm having that.
Yeah, it was the first thing I fucking heard out of his mouth.
He is the TS, so it sounds like that.
It's so tightly that there's now an element of doubt. Whereas I'm afraid before there was no element of doubt whatsoever, because you kept playing it and playing it and playing it, and all I could hear was there's only one type of refraction.
Yeah, if he could do that thing where you go. If I get this,
I've talked about this on Jose's hangout before about your eyes can be fooled, your ears can be fooled as well.
Yeah.
If you want to hear theirs or that from the audio file, depending on your proclivity to believe what it said before, you could actually hear that from theirs.
Did he?
It just depends on how clear the audio is,
Did he use my footage?
Yes.
Well, he had to done because he wasn't recording it.
That's the problem.
Yeah, that will be degraded. Yeah.
I told him he did not have permission.
Get him, Sean.
Yeah, he's using it.
If you copied it off of YouTube, it'll be degraded. So, yeah.
Damn it, Chris. Now we got a problem. I did not give you permission. I explicitly said it was exclusive.
It's exclusive. It's exclusively not Travis's.
The OBS audio will definitely be clearer than anything copied off of YouTube.
Yeah, I'm not worried about Chris. This is Chris's MO.
He was never going to pay you that money anyway. Are you going to hold up if he think? Are you going to pay him $50?
Oh, I know what. No,
he was never going to give you that money. He was never going to give you that money.
I know what happened, so I'm not worried about that. What I'm worried about is Chris's way of just changing. Like, for instance, his whole argument. That's my favorite part. My whole argument is like, so the horizon obstructs. How many times did I say no? 4 or 5 times?
But he wasn't hearing you. He was hearing what he wanted to hear you say.
Exactly.
That's the thing.
And that's where this whole argument stems from, him playing that game. And the problem is that, again, I've done this before. I hate, and I love to say it, but I was a flat earther. I know it. I know what Chris is doing, and it's not necessary.
Yeah, the thing is, we're arguing about a sound that could be, a word that could be heard slightly different by people. That's and theirs. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of the time, what you hear from flat earthers is they hear you say a word and they just completely replace it with a completely different word.
Well,
that's a completely different kind of lie. What you hear from all the time.
That's what he's doing, because he kept going. Well, so the horizon is obstructing, and it's like the horizon is not obstructing.
Yeah, because you can obstruct it with a line. They're the ones that go the horizon.
Skyfly. The reason that we took an hour looking at that oil rig is because it's so wonderful, or it's all beautiful footage that no one gets to see, and I think that everyone deserves to see the good stuff that Travis takes, not only the bad. That was directed to Skyfly.
But I guarantee you that Travis is never going to show that footage unless he takes it and makes it all blurry or something.
It puts away. If Travis wants to make this right, all this right, if he wants to shut everyone up in this chat, he has to use this footage. Otherwise,
I don't think that's ever going to happen. He's going to leave it long enough until he can get footage and start using that.
Here's the problem, Trish. He tells everyone, this is the footage. This is what I got. What I got out of those files shows that Travis is showing 5 of the 60 images he gets per observation. And he's using the crappy, like I can show you the crappy stuff that's in here. There's crappy stuff in here too.
Sure.
But that's not the stuff he's using. But he's not willing to use this stuff because it's clear. Look, I guarantee you, I want to declare it right now. I'm going to show everyone. I'm going to show everyone in here what I'm looking at. So when Discord sees it.
But would you put it past Travis to wait like 3 or 4 weeks and then provide different footage and then say that footage you're using is footage you took on some different day or something?
No. Well, here's the thing. So Travis has on his live streams, what he does is he goes. So he spent 11 days in this area where we met up. He just goes day by day. So if he gets to this day and doesn't show, and I don't see any of these pictures, I'll know if he skips over it. There's no way he's going to say a different day was this day, because I'll know when he gets to this stuff.
But he might never use this footage, film a different day, and then say that was not my footage. That was footage that Sean took that day that I met him.
No.
This is blah blah blah.
All his footage. Everything we're looking at from this day is his. None of it's mine. I have pictures that from like my cell phone and stuff, but I'm using these.
You been with him when he was filming?
At this time, I think this was around 5:30. Yes, I was there at this time. Yes. I think I left about 45 minutes to an hour after these images. Though there's 15 images, 16, and those are 2 videos in those that I wasn't there for, that were that morning, because I got there in the afternoon.
Maybe I'm just like more GG than you, but I just don't believe that Travis is ever going to show any of this footage or try to.
Well, if you look,
he's just going to
here's the thing.
Cover it up
If you click on my live link right now, and I'm showing YouTube right now, see the picture? Yeah. So you see how this picture has the haze and the miraging line. Like you can see, it's not a good picture. This is not a good picture. You see how you can see the mirage line? It's hazy.
That's a rig, and you can see that. You can see the sort of reflection and miraging and stuff.
Exactly.
On the top of the wave.
Compared to the other ones, this isn't a good image to use. You'd use another image. Travis.
Yeah, but this is the one Travis is going to use.
No, Travis will use this picture. The one I'm showing right now. Travis will use
That's what I'm
this one.
saying. Travis is going to use this
Yeah.
image. And
This is another one. This is the picture I'm showing now. I just changed it. This is another picture you may see Travis use. Look, I'll go through these and I'll show you all the pictures Travis will use and won't use. This one, Travis will never use. Why? Look in the background. That's Anacapa Island back there.
Yeah, so anything with the island in the background that could give you any
Look,
reference points, he's not going to
good
let you
picture.
use that.
Look, this picture is crisp.
Oh, yeah, you can see
it's
that
hazy.
Clearly, yeah.
It's hazy, but it's crisp. Travis. This is a screenshot of the video. Travis will never use these. That video, that whole tanker video, Travis will never use that whole video. This troller, he may use this one. He'll never use that one. Never. Anything with the tanker, he won't use. This one, he won't use. Even though that's a good video of showing a boat that's closer. Because see here, you can see the horizon behind the boat. And that's how we know
this one is going just this side of the horizon.
Exactly. And that was the thing I wanted to show Travis. Again, this is how I know I was gonna show this on a live stream, because these were the type of things that I was trying to tell Travis that if I just did the data for, I could tell you why you're seeing these things. So one of the things that I also looking for in that vessel finder are where the sail ship sailing route is. Put it this way. Yes, people sail their ships everywhere, but during the day, especially during a certain time of day, which I know the certain time of day, you can see where all the sailboats are going. And all these sailboats have radios and are tracked in this vessel finder if they're registered. And that's how Coast Guard sees these things. I don't know why people don't know that. Anyway.
They're not going to be smuggling drugs.
I don't know why people do even use boats. But I was able to tell you that sailboat right there is no more than 6.5 miles off the coast right now. And in this picture, right? But here's the thing. And you go, well, it's not past the horizon. Here's the other part. At the furthest, I said, because that shipping lane is a no limit zone. I didn't know this. So you can have your boat in those shipping lanes, but those ships have the right of way.
Yeah,
so,
it's up to you to get out of the way of them. Yeah.
So what happens is the sailboats, powerboats, tankers, the cargo carriers, because they're different, they have a line. If you look on Vessel Finder and you track it through a day, you'll notice that it's like a freeway out there. And all of these vessels kind of stay in their lane. And I know those sailboats are going to be from 6 miles out to 2 miles in. And I know that because I used to have a boat and I used to have jet skis. You're not allowed to fucking sell your shit, any vessels inside the shoreline or the wave break, I'm sorry. It's illegal. You're not allowed to. Why? Because people are in that area. So
I'm sure Farmer Boy and other people if they're in Britain will know this. The English Channel has got at least 2 shipping lanes, one near the French coast, one near the English coast, and ships go up and down the English Channel. And you get ferries crossing from England to France, going through those channels. And then you've got, private sailing ship, private yachts and stuff, sailing. And it's up to you to just fucking make your way through there, Am I going to get past you before the ship hits me, Do I have to, pull to and let it pass, It's a hell of a fucking place to cross.
The English Channel, I believe, still is officially the busiest shipping lane in the world.
The English Channel, yeah.
Yes. The English Channel, between the south of England and France, Normandy and Calais, that entire area. I think it is still currently the busiest shipping channel in the world.
I think it's for the amount of mileage of ocean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Because you've got shipping lanes going east to west, west to east.
Yeah.
You've got shipping lanes going north and south, south to north, and it is. And I think it is the general rule of the sea. If he's bigger than you, give
way. Yeah.
Well,
but it's the same with cars on the motorway against trucks, isn't it? If a 18 tonners coming down, you get out the fucking way, you let them go, you know what I mean?
Well, it especially in channels. I'm not sure if your channel exactly like the one I'm showing right now, the Channel Islands, in California, but it's very clear. Like when I was saying I know where the ships are, their lanes. The biggest reason I started looking, and I was saying this earlier too, in the Channel Islands and Santa Cruz, Rose Island, and all that here in California, the big tankers and the oil tankers and cargo carriers, they're explicitly running this channel right here. If you see this little black line, that's like the deepest part, I guess. But they're running right alongside that, right there.
Yeah, the English Channel is about its narrowest point. I think it's 22 or 23 miles, and you've got two shipping lanes going, east to west, west to east, and you've got all the stuff going from north to south.
Yeah, because
between mainland Europe and England.
Yeah,
and it's a mess in there, mate. It's really dangerous.
It's shallow. I think I'll just had to look at its deepest point. Its maximum depth is 571 feet, and its average depth is 207 feet. It's not very deep at all.
You should have a look at Sean. Sean, you should have a look at the English Channel.
I'm going there right now.
It's weird.
Because, of course, if you go back 10,000 years, there was no water there at all.
Really?
You could walk from Europe to
It's concurrent with the North Sea. 10,000 years ago, the North Sea and the English Channel wasn't there. We were part of mainland Europe. And then at the end of the last ice age, when you had that massive rise in sea levels, that's it. That entire bit.
Yeah.
The English Channel and the bit to the right, the North Sea, all of that was land, and there were people living there.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Is that it's man-made?
No. 10,000 years ago, the ice caps melted and flooded the North Sea.
Okay.
It used to be land. It used to be a land mass connected back to Europe.
Trawlermen who trawl along the bottom of the North Sea are still pulling up
woolly mammoth and woolly fucking rhinoceros.
Oh, okay. I see.
So that entire area, the North Sea, was called and there's actually an area of the North Sea called Dogger Bank.
Dogger Bank, yeah.
England was part of mainland Europe.
During winter,
when the sea levels rose, we got cut off.
During winter, is this all ice right up here?
I think you need to go a little bit further.
No, you'd have to go up to the Arctic Circle. It doesn't freeze over.
Okay,
it never freezes over.
Okay. Well,
you can go much further north.
Okay, I can see where the ring is. Okay, yeah. It'd be up here. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
For fuck's sake. I thought we got rid of all the flatties.
Oh, shut up, gas sinks in a fucking liquid. I've actually agreed to my first debate ever.
Ooh. Really?
Yeah.
Who and where?
So, have you got the lube?
So I actually. No, it's a team. It's a team kind of thing. So
oh my god!
There's me
is it
and
a tag team event.
Oh my god! Is this that? Wait, stop! Is this that 24/7 thing?
There's me and Professor.
And
Professor Phil. Yeah.
Professor
by the way,
Phil.
did you just call me gas sinks in a liquid? Have you seen bubbles in beer before, mate?
Wait.
I don't drink.
Do you know who you're debating?
Yeah.
Who is it? Indigo?
No. FTFE and Team Skeptic.
What, you're debating them as a flat earth?
Debating?
Yes.
Me and Professor Phil are flat earthers.
Oh my god!
Against Team Skeptic and Fight the Flat Earth.
Oh, I am so watching that live.
Wait, Stingray, are you going to use your sunset bullshit?
I use every single thing in my arsenal, Sean.
Oh,
I'm telling you, I'm making this. Hey, I'm making this an announcement right now. I am contacting Team Skeptic as we speak, and just so people know, yes, we are buddies on Hangouts. On Hangouts only. We don't talk all the time ever. I'm not getting wrapped into some drama. Sean said he talked to Team Skeptic every night for 3 years in their butt. But no, I didn't say none of that shit. I just talk to him sometimes. He responds. I'm typing. Please contact me on your debate with Stingray And Professor
Phil.
You're not going to divulge his peer review, are you?
Oh, you damn right I am. That, or I want part of it.
Tell Team I'll start a GoFundMe on my channel for some extra dingers because he's probably going to need them.
Anyway,
you want to be named Dean, and the other
Sean,
be named
this is
Phil.
a bit of light entertainment.
Oh, look. Team Skeptic is already reading the message.
Yeah. Sean, this is a bit of light entertainment. Can I just share something live? It's only like 1 minute, 6 seconds. I promise you it's not any porn. It's a funny video.
Go ahead. Yeah, I'm typing right now. My bad.
Well, that will be interesting.
Won't it just?
Yes. Oh, and I just looked up, and yes, the English Channel is still the world's busiest seaway, with over 500 ships per day. And Jeremy Clarkson drove across it in the Toyota Hilux.
Anyway, Sean, if you've got a second, could you allow me to share this? Or do you want to view it yourself? Can you view it and then say it's okay?
What is it? Is it Europe? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm talking to Team Skeptic at the moment.
Oh, God, I thought you'd already said it. I didn't know you were waiting on
Oh no. He's already no. I told you. Me and Team Skeptic, we're cool. I just don't talk to him every day. So no, we're talking right now. We're typing back and forth, so that's why I wasn't paying attention.
Okay, let me cancel that. Hold on. Where am I? I'll get back to it in a minute.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah,
Sean,
it's only a minute, man, but it's funny. I think.
What, Stingray?
Sean, don't cheat.
What do you mean cheat?
I don't know. Try and fucking coach, give strategies, blah blah blah. Because you know me more than he does.
Wait, time out. Hang on, let me get this straight.
Yeah.
He knows. Okay, I know Team Skeptic knows who Professor Phil is, and I know this whole Professor Phil
on the show.
Yeah, I know, but I know Professor Phil's doing this whole new thing now. Is it? Wait, I'm so confused.
This is on that NASA black site thing.
Okay, but here's the thing.
Good, I'm on there.
All I'm saying is, Stingray, you got issues, dude.
Why?
Well, we know that.
You failed 2 peer reviews, man. You don't want to fail a third, you know.
Wait. RT.
RT.
Who do you think I'm white knighting?
Weak in a tank is irrelevant to me.
What'd you say?
Yeah, Dean,
what'd
just
you
so
say?
you know.
What was that, Dean?
I am part of the NASA black site, and if you say anything untoward, mate, you're.
I wanted to say.
What? Ronnie, are you threatening? Are you trying to control the debate?
No, I just need all I'm saying is I want you to say one thing during the debate. Magical convergence to the center line of your.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't bow to fucking.
He doesn't coincide.
That was your argument yesterday.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you write down exactly what I'm allowed to say, and I'll just say it verbatim then?
Yeah,
I just want to hear it come out of your mouth. That's all.
To your eye line of the.
We don't all get what we
of the horizon.
We won't do it, then, Ross.
Yeah, no, I want you so bad, Dean.
Oh,
have you?
Oh, and for the record,
and can you bring
Dean, for the record, I will do everything in my power to help Team Skeptic.
Team who?
Do you think Team needs help?
Oh no! Against Flat Earth? No.
Yes, yes, he does.
Against you, it's just fun. Oh no! He don't need help. Against you, it's just fun.
So Sean, can I show this 1 minute video? It's a bit of laugh.
I mean, is there nudity?
No, it's a bit of fun at Travis's expense, you know.
Oh yeah, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, okay. If you want to share it, I see you're a good guest. I like that. He's not like I just put the link in there.
They can't do crap. They can't even get a life.
What the hell is up?
So he can go be a sissy. Doesn't video about Travis.
Can I just
We're gonna get kicked off YouTube for commenting back on everything he says it's mean. I refuse. I could get kicked off. I refuse to let him do this crap to people. Because he does that to every single YouTuber. It's just annoying. I don't like him doing that.
You got periods and commas on
People
the
that start
keyboard, you just try to
YouTube,
use
a
them.
YouTube channel, they're cool. They think they can do stuff. Haters like him, they can't do crap.
Can you see and hear this?
So he can go be a sissy.
Okay.
And I am so getting kicked off YouTube. But just wanted to say that because he just comments back on every time. I think that there's so many people that are viewing that video. They're like seeing our conversations and definitely check out
I hate it when they try and reverse.
say something and be on my side for this, okay? Bye if I gotta see yellow, but that's because I'm not.
I get it though. That was funny. I get it.
Yeah.
So,
Right,
Travis,
did you
stop
get that?
hating.
Right,
Yeah.
He was talking about a guy called Travis.
Yeah,
and,
stop hating
he's going to
Travis.
kick a deal for YouTube, you know?
Stop trying to kick everyone off of YouTube because they use footage, Travis. Oh yeah, I don't know what his deal is. I don't know. But yeah. Oh, and I think I'll be debating on Team Skeptic myself. I don't know who though. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Stingray, you didn't know? My bad.
I didn't know
Sean,
That I knew the enemy.
Oh,
Sean,
no,
I want
no,
you to
it's irrelevant. I
want you to debate Helioskeptic.
Huh?
I want you to debate Helioskeptic.
During the day or at night?
When he first wakes up, so he hasn't had any booze.
Yeah, I have video. Oh, so like I said a couple days ago, I debated 4 of them at once, and debate Flat Earth and more. Again, thank you, Lewis, for allowing that to continue, because Lewis stepped up and was like, "Everyone, shut up and let Sean do it." I got half of it recorded. The first half is like just the basic shut up and this is why you're all wrong, and they shut up. It was great. And then the second half is when I really destroyed them. And you can just go over to the server and ask anybody. I even called out Indigo and his debate team, because they do consider themselves a debate team, guys. I mean, I have that part recorded. I was like, maybe you guys should do some more practices and shit, and then come back. It was funny.
Maybe go and watch a video on how to debate.
Yeah, it's funny. When they're all wrong, they like to just throw a bunch of debate terms out there, so they don't have to explain themselves. And it was entertaining. Like I said, I invited anyone from 24/7 to come on over and to have a debate with me. And I said, hey, but maybe you want to. Maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe they're actually listening to me what I said, because I was like, hey, maybe you guys should do some more practice to like add an extra day or something. So maybe that's what they're doing. I don't know, but they're more than welcome to come over here and.
Just to let you know, Sean, when someone says, this is because of this, and it means that, so insert words, that is a positive claim. You make that claim, the burden of proof is upon you.
Exactly. Well,
I'll tell you something else.
Remember this. Remember this, guys, because this is how I work. I don't care about any debate term or got yous. I just want to have a conversation. So, like, if you go, you're a straw man, I'm like, bitch, I don't give a fuck about your straw man. I'm giving you a way for me to explain it that you will understand and be able to answer it to me. But that's it. That's all I am. Straw man, put a straw in your ass. I don't care.
Now, the thing is, right, you know that the strongest things they're going to come out with, they're going to give you the Gishka.
I see it.
Right? And what you've got to do is pick what you think is their strongest argument and just blow that out the water and not answer any other 500 things they brought up, because they're trying to confuse you with multiple things you've got to answer. Just pick the one that you think they spent the most time on and kill that, and you've won the debate. You know what I mean? You don't have to answer all their questions, just the strongest one.
Hey, Davros?
Yeah, man.
I just, for the record, I've never seen a more awesome meme before? I'm
I
saving
got
that.
I got that from. I think it was Grenade Head. I think.
Because I'm definitely saving that, and you guys are going to end up seeing that in a thumbnail or a background pic, something. But that is awesome. That is amazingly awesome.
That is a nice one, isn't it? Yeah.
Because I want someone to be like, "You're strawmanning me," and I'm like, That is not strawmanning." They're like, "Yes, it is." I'm like, "No, this is strawmanning."
This is a straw man.
You could probably gift that as well and get it to move across the screen. You know what I mean?
But then, I'm worried about getting.
There's a new DVD out as well.
Well, the thing is
Nathan
that
Thompson and
the problem
as
is, if I move that man in and out, there's going to be something that would show, and that's where you would get kicked off. Whereas in this, you can't. YouTube or Google couldn't kick my YouTube channel off for showing this.
Well, you wouldn't show anything if he's pushing back when you're pulling back.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. That gives it a little bit too much groundwork for an argument to be looked at.
Easier than drawing anything in between to make the space. Just move. You could get a package that would just walk that back and forward a little bit and just make it.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good. It's just too risky.
Just the thumbnail. It'll do.
I guess I'm just a risk taker. I don't know.
No. I agree. I think that would make it funny. But for what I would use it for the live stream, I wouldn't show. I just couldn't do that. My ethical side couldn't do it. That's as far as they'll let me go.
Terse, you said pick Flat Earth's strongest argument.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
No, that's not what I was saying. What I was saying is when people gift gallop you, you don't have to answer all 20 things they brought up. They will normally spend a little bit more time on one of the topics, and if you blow that out the water, you've defeated them as far as I'm concerned, Because they just throw all the other guest gallop in there to sort of cover up that they've got one topic that they really want to push. Defeat that one. Pick out the one that they're trying to push, and defeat that,
I was just wondering. I've never heard a strong flat Earth argument.
Well, there isn't.
And that's funny that you say. It's funny that you say that. Hey, Stingray, it's funny that you say that because you bring a lot of flat Earth arguments to the table here. I think, matter of fact, Stingray holds the most amount of peer-reviewed journal entries into the Truth Army's peer-review process. You would think for someone who is, I don't know why he keeps turning these fucking presentations in. I don't know. I don't get it. But yeah,
I don't. You just get bored and have to do something. There's a difference.
Wait, are you saying that my peer review process isn't legitimate?
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I just question the amount of legitimacy. It might be 0.1% legitimate. I don't know.
That's up for debate. I never said nothing about that. I never claimed any amount of legitimacy. I just said.
I think it's time to peer review his claim. Sure.
No, it's not. See, here's the problem. You're right. It is time, but he's kind of like filling up my peer review counter booklet data thing.
Farmer's boy here?
I might be.
Wow.
I've got to say,
you know what I just realized?
Wait.
You know what I just realized? That when we started talking about this, farmers didn't say a word.
Well, we don't know that. It might just have these.
Oh no! Farmers is worried.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, Farmers is a talker here. Farmers didn't want to be brought up in the peer review process. He didn't want to be here at all when the peer review process is being brought up for a reason.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to peer review me, you can go to Test B on YouTube and look at all my ancient two or 3 years videos. And I'm telling you, you could find a lot of stuff in there to make me look like a total fool. You know?
That's too much work for this peer review process. We like to. There's a special way it's done. It's again very legitimate. Percentage wise, we don't know. But we know you're not a flat earther, Church. We know that.
Yeah, definitely. I'm a rational.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm very rational.
Uh-huh.
You know? And I'm not always right. I'm rational, you know.
And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give farmers a chance. I'm going to ask them a question, and I want to know first if he understands what's been going on. Do you see, farmers, that in the past few days since Stingray's Candy Crush addiction, flat Earth admittance, do you question his flat Earth anymore? Especially because he just got in telling us he's debating 2 Globers coming up.
Well, yes. In the light of that astonishing revelation, yes, I do. Actually,
you do what?
I do question quite where he is on the spectrum.
Farmers is safe. He's good.
I have to say something. You lot can be Globers. I'm absolutely 100% a planet Earther.
No, sorry, son.
I will always be.
See, that's the thing.
I've got a question.
That sounds like something a fake Glober says.
I've just got to say a little. It's too little, too late.
Yeah. Just a little something about Matrix. He goes, "Do you need math and geometry to understand things? How about birds when they learn to fly? How about fish when they learn to swim? We are not fish, we are not birds. We use maths to describe our reality. That's it. End of story."
Well, no, here's the thing. No. Yeah, we do not need to know it like fish and birds don't need to know it, but we have a better, we have our brain are a lot bigger. We have a thirst to want to know why. So that's what geometry and all the other maths are. It's the quest for us to know why these things happen, why we know this.
But it's quite simple why a bird learns to fly. How does a child learn to walk? It sees adults walking around it all the time, and it starts to pull itself up on furniture and starts to, strengthen its muscle, and it starts walking. How does a bird want to fly? It sees its mother and father flying and feeding it, flying away all the time. So eventually it flaps its wings, strengthens its muscles, and then it wants to fly.
Actually, but birds, the argument is that birds are genetically programmed to be able to fly, and that predisposition is there since birth. It just
no, it's not.
Yeah,
but how do we actually learn to do that, Stingray? It's by seeing it and copying. That's the way a lot of young animals do. You know what I mean?
What about the argument that yes, they do use math, they just don't realise that they are. They use statistics. I'm going to try something. Oops, it failed. I'm going to try something. Oops, it failed. I'm not going to try that again because it hurts too much.
Like a scientific.
Birds do not need to see other birds fly in order to learn to fly.
Thank you, Blue.
Blue, don't do that. Okay, that's
Okay, I'll take it back.
Because see,
take it back.
Because this. Hang on. So they don't need to see them. They don't need to see them fly, but there are birds that the mother will sit there and do the wing thing. They flap. And it gets the birds to start doing it, and it's the act of when they're able to start creating lift that I think they start.
It clicks in the head.
Yeah, I think it's something like that. But flying, no, you're right there. Mm-hmm. But the act of the wings to get the lift, that is, I think, is taught.
Incorrect.
Oh
there are many bird species that never see their parents fly, yet they get to the edge of the nest and they fucking fly.
Yeah, and I bet if they do it before they're ready to fly, they fall to their death.
Yeah. There are birds that do that, definitely, Stingray, and they do. There's actually some like these geese or goose or I don't know what the fuck they are. There's something like that, but they live in mountains and
in the Arctic, yeah,
and they jump like off like 6 like I don't know. I don't want to destroy the number.
They jump off a huge mountain and they've got to learn to fly before that. In fact, some of them hit the ground and then they have to try and learn to take off from the ground.
Here's a question. Here's a question: is flight and stability something that that is learned, or can it be instinctual?
I think there's probably some instinctualness to it, but you're still the learning. You see young birds flapping in the nest, strengthening their muscles, and they have to have enough muscle mass in order to use their wings.
Take this example: a wasp finds a funnel web spider.
Okay, so it says Stingray. Stingray. I'm going to answer the question right now. It says, oftentimes, learning to fly means falling from the nest and making a trick back. Once they learn to spread their wings, flapping them is the next step, and then soon that flapping becomes flight. But even then, it isn't with the grace with which we assume to seeing birds fly.
Correct.
Okay.
I do not disagree with one bit of that argument at all. I disagree with the assertion they look at their parents and learn it from them. That's what I disagree with.
I think they learn to spread their wings.
Look at their parents and like that.
I think the
parent flying away and coming back often. Yeah. And it's an imprint, you know.
I think the birds spread and flap their wings because the parents do. I think. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion. I haven't read into it very much, but that's what I think.
Yeah,
if people crawled about the ground in front of children every time they went into the room, do you think kids would stop crawling about the floor?
Yes. I think they'd want to be.
So?
I think they want to be mobile. I think the act of walking isn't visual because you can look at like zebras.
You think it's instinctual?
Yeah, 100%. Because you look at in nature, we see it's instinctual. Deer, wildebeest, they're walking within minutes, and that can't be taught in minutes. I think it's instinctual. I think visual cues help, but taught, no. I think it's instinctual.
Yeah, as I say, there might be an instinctual part, but they're watching a whole herd walk about around them while they're sitting on the ground for that few minutes.
No, because that's like saying a snake needs to learn to slither. No, it's instinctual.
Listen to this. There are about 4,000 species of wasp that actively hunt and kill funnel web spiders. Yeah.
Do they have an actual brain like us?
No, that would be a human brain. You couldn't fit it in a wasp. So
that's
these wasps
No. That's not what I'm getting to, Dean. We are not insects.
Oh, well done. We agree on that. Now,
yeah, we're talking
to the
about
point of instinct.
We're talking about animals, not insects.
I'm talking about genetic preconditioning to actions that are developed incredibly quickly. They do require experimentation, but the genetics of that are encoded there to begin with.
Okay, but
human children, unfortunately, from time to time, are born without eyesight. Those children don't watch anybody learn to walk.
Yeah, but the parents will lift them up and stand them.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that's how they. That means the visual cue, the learning to walk isn't visual.
But there is physical cue, isn't it?
Okay, but when a baby crawl, the parents, as a parent, you don't make your baby crawl ever. A baby learns to crawl. Baby turns over and he wants to get over, so he starts moving and he learns
all by himself.
Yeah, he learns it, but it's him learning it. You don't teach a kid.
Experimental thing. How can I get from here to there? Because I want to get over there. Yeah.
But crawling is still a learnt behaviour. They don't know how to do it.
It's not an instinctual thing. They flop about for a bit and learn that they can strengthen muscles and crawl.
They do learn it. But they learn it in themselves. It's weird when I'm saying that. They instinctually learn it, but it's not something that we don't have to get on the ground and show a baby how to use their hands and feet to move.
But it's still a learnt behaviour. You know how I know this?
Yes.
Because when they first try, they headbutt the bloody ground
Yeah.
because they don't understand the gravity of the situation. And
It's
yes,
not
I
a
used it as a
taught
pun.
behavior.
Yeah, there you go. It's not taught.
No, it's a
Thank you.
learnt behavior.
Yeah,
It's a
exactly.
wound experimental.
Yeah, that's a better way of saying it. Thank you, Blue.
Try and fail. Yeah.
It's a learnt behavior. So it's not. So the instinct is to get from where you are to the other place. You then have to learn how to get from there to the other place.
I think maybe the bird thing I was probably wrong on, because a lot of birds, they'll learn all at the same time to go into flight, and yet children, they don't all want to walk at the same time. Some kids take months longer than other kids to get up on their feet and walk, you know what I mean, without hanging around the furniture, you know.
Anyway, back to the fact of, because we all became a bunch of assholes then, it's about the mathematics of it. We use maths because that's how we understand how to build shit. Without maths, you wouldn't have a bridge, you wouldn't have a car, you wouldn't have a television, you wouldn't have furniture.
That's not true.
That's not,
I don't
so
know.
Without
I mean,
angles and lengths.
I believe that people in the jungles don't use math to build their huts or weapons over time.
Actually,
I think a lot of
because they have to think geometrically.
No, they don't. Not all civilizations are. I'm not talking about civilization with technology. They don't even have to use guns but I'm just saying. Okay, if you go to in the middle of the jungle and someone that's never been around technology, they're not using math.
Actually, if they draw a simple picture of what they want to build in the dirt, that's technically mathematical.
Okay, but that doesn't count. Stop it, Davros.
I'm interested. How is that technically mathematical?
Yeah, wouldn't that be just?
What they've done is they've put angles and a design.
Yeah, but Davros, isn't that just looking at an observation like a picture?
Yeah, but from that they're getting the angles at which they wish to build the product.
You're maybe gauging the length of things compared to other things you're going to attach them and stuff like that.
Wait, do you have a blueprint from ancient times?
Don't really think they go draw a picture of it in the dirt. I really don't.
Yeah, I think it's more of a model that they build in their head. You know, because that's where we all start. It's an image. Image driven. Humans are image driven, and we have pictures in our heads. In fact, when you mention certain words, you have a picture in your head rather than a word. You know,
that's not
I think
mathematical.
It's image driven.
But no, hang on. Are you thinking mathematics is just numbers on a page making an equation?
No. Nope.
Because actually nutting something out is technically mathematical.
I'm just saying what we're talking about isn't.
Putting 2 and 2 together to get you 4 doesn't mean you're actually adding 2 and 2 together. It's if I put this with this, I get this.
But that's philosophical. That's not mathematical.
I don't think it's math either, but I think there's something there to do with
that's philosophical.
Ratios. I think you could probably say it's something to do with ratios, lengths of things in comparison to other things. I don't know if it's math. I think maybe math could have came out of that. You know what I mean?
No, it's anything to do with numbers. It doesn't matter whether they're ratios or calculations. It's anything to do with numbers. If they did draw a dirt diagram, and they said, you know, that this angle is angle 5, then they will be using math because they are assigning values and they are sticking to it. It's about numbers. If they are not, it's not mathematical.
Yeah, but then if they realised that they needed 12 upright sticks to make their hut stand up, would that be math?
Well, what I'm saying is they would have a ratio to the height of the stick to them to make sure that they could stand up inside their hut. So it's ratios rather than... Well, I suppose people might have numbers for the height of people, like, you know, people in the middle of the Amazon. They build stuff all the time, and they just know the length of the sticks they have to cut. They're not measuring anything; they're just gauging it from their eye. That's about the right length. You know what I mean?
Just really quickly.
I left the microphone because Stingray was talking, but I came back and he wasn't, so I was talking.
Okay, so Davros, I actually get your point there, and that's an interesting point because if they drew a diagram that where they looked at it and they were looking at how many sort of like vertical lines they need to support something, and they actually did a number and it was 12, and they went off and collected 12. Then yes, that's math.
I got a problem. I got a serious problem. Now that Stingray's a flat earther, I don't know if I can depend on anything he fucking says.
Stingray to agree with me for once. That's
yesterday. Like I thought about, I was like, I should replay what Stingray was saying about fluid dynamics and all that shit. But then, like, I was like, do I even want to watch that crap? Because, like, what if he's like in flat Earth mode, and I'll never know.
I think this conversation. Sorry, boy, on you go, mate.
I think it's pretty easy to kill Stingray's flat Earth arguments.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though. I don't know if I should look at his fluid dynamic talk and go, that's easy to break apart, or is it what actually happened? That's what I'll do. Did you see that part, Blue, when he was showing us the way?
Yeah.
Is that accurate?
I don't know that I paid enough attention to be able to say one way or the other. No.
That's how I feel. It's like if it was really important and he wasn't a flat earther.
All you flat earthers do is tell us we can't. Our shit's CGI and we can't use it.
But he really uses CGI.
Get rid of your CGI. You can't use your CGI. If I can't use my CGI, you can't use yours.
There you go. There's the gauntlet. The challenge is out there, Stingray. No more CGI. Let's hear what you got.
Why don't we just ditch computers altogether and just sit in silence without this communication mechanism, then, shall we?
That's definitely a flat Earth statement right there.
The first honest.
Yeah, that'd be an argument, wouldn't it?
If I'm ever talking about CG or simulations or computing or shit like that, I'm not a flat earther. But if I'm trying to explain,
wait. No, time out. But you use your CGI to try to argue for flat Earth. So what you just said is a contradiction, flat earther.
No, I didn't.
But yesterday, I saw the
argument.
Yeah, I saw the most glorious thing yesterday. And okay, so Red's Rhetoric was talking to JM.
Oh,
Truth
Jesus
and
Christ! I don't watch Reds.
Listen,
but I'll let you tell him what happened.
No, it's not about Reds. It's about what happened to JM Truth.
On Reds, right?
Just listen.
Yeah, is it? I just want to know. Because it's classic.
It was on FTFE's channel actually. He was hosting the debate between Reds and JM Truth, and JM Truth brought Nathan Thompson in. Red's Rhetoric then turns around and brings in DKG Customs.
Oh yeah.
You know the guy that worked on the Event Horizon movie?
Well, yeah, he's the guy. He comes in here all the time.
Yeah, he's got an Emmy, a couple of other awards for CGI.
Well, that was the best part because where I don't usually watch their debates, but I happened to watch it, and when I came in, I was there for 10 minutes, and in that 10 minutes, this is what happened. Red's Rhetoric went blah 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 blah. And then he went, and then JM Truth went, wait. They didn't land at the same place? Oh, that's even better, that's even better for the flat Earth. And Red's Rhetoric went, why? And he said, you have to move the camera. And Red's went, all you have to do is pan the camera, you fucking idiot. And he goes, you said it was at the same place. Red's Rhetoric said, I would never say they land at the same place. And then Red's Rhetoric showed him, and then JM Truth rage quit. And Nathan Thompson rage quit because they both sounded like fucking idiots.
I'm just wondering, Sean, is it not about time for you to go and choke your son out and steal his pizza? Are you not hungry yet?
Oh yeah, thanks for the warning. It's almost 4 hours. God damn. No, I'm waiting on food. Yes.
Yeah, I was wondering if you were hungry.
But the food's got to get here first, and otherwise I'll just sit here.
Go and fight for it, right? Yeah.
Oh, the rocket actually does take off and land from the same place. It takes off from Cape Canaveral. It lands at Cape Canaveral, as opposed to, say, fucking Africa.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
But JM Truth had no clue. He was like, after they said that, he was like,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but when he goes, I'm the only authority here who can talk about. Yeah, I'm the only authority here who's got film industry credit and knows about audio and stuff, and then all of a sudden they bring in Duncan, and and he's there polishing his Emmy.
Yeah. But you could.
I'm sorry, but somebody said they're the only people that knows about audio. I'm a sound engineer.
I was a bit visual effects. I was a bit. So that Duncan dude is a compositor, and he's worked on a lot of films, not just Event Horizon.
Oh,
but I was
yeah.
really pissed off that he wasn't. To me, you just invalidating JM Truth's arguments by pointing out that they're fallacious and shit. That's one thing. Calling him an asshole that doesn't know what he's on about is another. Yeah. But the way to invalidate JM Truth, not his arguments, but him, is start asking him basic visual effects questions, which he could have done, and he could have made it so that JM Truth can't make any assertions ever again. Yeah. Rather than just going after those little arguments, or like Reds did, calling him names. So I was a little bit disappointed in that.
But Stingray, that right there is where I like my argument, because it goes there. It's when Chris, because a lot of people wouldn't have picked up on what Chris was doing earlier. When Chris does that whole, the horizon is, so you're saying the horizon is obstructing. A lot of people don't catch that what he's doing. He's literally trying to make the horizon physical. He's trying to make me say the horizon is physical. Could remember the body of water, and it's those little things, and fuck. I guess I got to give Stingray props on this, because I was a flat earther. I listen for those more than I listen for anything, because 100 times out of 100, almost pretty much now, you're gonna notice that there's no answer. You guys there? You guys hear me, right? Because I just noticed my OBS is acting crazy. Hello. Okay, so I have no idea how much. Can you guys hear me in the chat? Internet. Yep, just dropped. Fuck. I'll tell you when it turns back on. I can tell you when it turns right back on. I'm directly connected to it, so I'll know before everyone does. I'm trying to get to it right now. Fuck. Alright, should be turning back on. Should be turning it back on right now. Alright, let me see. Can you guys hear me? There we go. That's bad. Okay, so my internet just crashed. Just hang on.
Yeah, but with all SpaceX launches just about, and with the Heavy, the main central booster lands on a drone ship out at sea, and most of the time they don't actually get the landing itself, because when it lands on what is basically a big floating barge, it rocks the barge and the signal is lost. But they have managed to get it live a couple of times.
Yeah, don't they? Isn't that how it's always been though? Like all the rocket pieces, basically, like they know where when they released the rockets from the shuttle. I remember. Though they knew where those things were going to land, and they aimed for the fucking ocean. Everyone's like, they don't fucking want to show us. No, bitch, they want to fucking anybody to die, you dumbasses. Fuck, I hate that.
Well, that's why they launch. That's why they launch over the Atlantic. So if anything goes wrong, it's coming down in the sea. It's not coming down on somebody's bloody house.
It's what they consider the population limit. It's not so much over the water, because they don't care if it's over land. It's the population in the path, because they do run the north. They launch south. They call them the polar launches, because that's what they do out of LA, Los Angeles area. But even if you follow the trajectory, it still goes over more ocean than anywhere else. It's like it clips California and Baja.
Yeah, I think we've got a launch site in Scotland that they're building at the moment, and I don't know what direction they're going to go or where they're going to fly. They can't fly over Europe. They must be flying out into the Atlantic, but it's on the east coast, I think, of Scotland. So they're going to fly across Scotland first. So if it happens immediately after takeoff, that's going to be fucking.
Well, that's the thing.
That's why we're building ours on a peninsula.
Yeah, it's literally the direction versus in population. It's gonna, because no matter what they do, it's going to go over land. No matter what, even when they go over the land, it's over land at a point. It's literally probably like the what do you call it, the error margin timing, I guess you would say, as layman as I can be. It's like, if nothing happens in this time, this is like the most area we have for errors to happen and not have to worry about killing a bunch of fucking people because people want to see it go over their houses because they're special. You know?
Yeah, well,
you know what I mean?
I mean, if they're taking off on the east coast of Scotland and flying west, it's going to be going over the Highlands. There's fucking no lives up there.
Well, what really pisses me off. Well, this is what really pisses me off, because before SpaceX, California was never a launch area, and Flat Earth got exactly what they wanted. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, the launches out of LA in the southern direction. I live there. I can tell you right now, the first time this is how I found out about it. I was staying up in the mountains. That's when I used to live in the mountains. I was walking outside to smoke a cigarette in my car. That's all I was doing. And I was walking outside, and I caught something in the corner of my eye. And I look up, and all I see is this white light. It wasn't like a flashlight bright light. It was just up in the sky, and it was bright as shit. And I could see just in front of it a dark silhouette. And instantly I went, holy shit, the aliens are fucking here. I shit you not. I'm not fucking with you guys. I'm not joking around. My first 3.5 second thought was, holy fuck, aliens are real. I get on Discord, and my buddy Scott, everyone knows Scott from Debate for Flat Earth and More. Well, he lives like an hour and a half north of me. And I was like, Scott, please tell me they're launching rockets out from up there. He goes, yeah, SpaceX is launched. I'm like, fuck yeah. And I look up, and I still see it. And I started taking pictures. I have a couple pictures, so I took it with my cell phone. You don't see the rocket at all, but you see the thrust gases and burn. You see the thrusters, the burn. What do you call it? You see that. I'll show it. I gotta find it first. I'll show it, and I'll bring it up again, and I'll share it in Discord. But I have the picture of it. And that's when I learned they actually do fire it off. If I would have been able to know it was happening, I would have had 180 degrees of horizon to watch it launch. And in that launch, what I realized is, in my picture, I can tell the direction it's going. I can tell it's gaining elevation. If I would have watched it across from horizon to horizon, what you would end up seeing is a low horizon rocket reach and be going up. And you would have been able to see it. You're right, Flat Earth. It's not very often you get to see the side profile of a launch and it be somewhere you can be. Well, here in Southern California, we get to. And there's at least 1,000 videos that Flat Earthers do not use ever to say rockets aren't real and all that bullshit. And that is the southern launches out of California. Why? Because you see them gaining altitude. You see how much power a rocket has. You realize that motherfucker is going to space.
Yeah, I wonder why they don't have this conspiracy that we're launching all these rockets to try and break the dome or something, you know?
Well, see, that's the other thing. I mean, I've destroyed those things. Matter of fact, if you go to my videos on YouTube, one of my very first video, because remember, I was a Glober before I became a Flat Earther, and I was like, I got this. So the first Flat Earth video, like I went to a live stream, a Flat Earth live stream. You've been exposed. What up, my fam? I went over there, and their first thing was like, there's a dome, rocket. I watched the video, and I was like, I'm going to look into this. And I found out, and I debunked the fucking shit out of the dome. Half a second, so I was like, I got this. Little did I know I was still stupid. But yeah, one of my first videos was debunking the dome. If you guys go to my videos, it's the first it's the first anything that has to do with the Earth video I have, and it says like a rocket dome or something like that, and it's like a device that's inside the rocket that makes all that shit happen. And the second I saw that, I went, okay, at least there's a progression of the doubt that should happen, because a lot of my friends that I was talking to at the time that were flat earthers stopped thinking there was a dome because of that video, and I was pretty happy about that. And then I was like, all right, I got this, and I realized, like I said, I was dumb. But yeah, there was a time I was still trying to get flat earthers away, but yeah, now that I know how easy it is.
Oh, is that
Say again?
Is that the rocket that had the D-spin device inside it?
Yeah. It's called a D-spin YOLO or some shit like that.
Yep.
It's most commonly used in amateur rockets, which it was. The rockets that like SpaceX, they all use a device similar, but on a obviously much larger scale. But all of the rockets spin for the same reason. It's the like Blue, you may be able to help, or someone. It's fuck. What's it called? But basically, you know, a curveball.
It's the same reason, is it, that we have rifle rings and barrels?
Yeah, exactly. The way the trajectory, a way a bullet comes out of a gun, it naturally, or I don't know if it's natural or it just cuts through. It cuts through the air better. Yeah, it stops the wobble and all that shit. Yeah, see, speak up, smart people. No, that's fine. No, yeah, it's one of those things that it helps stabilize the rocket. That's what I'm also saying. Now, a rocket. Now, the reason why it's something different in a rocket like a SpaceX rocket is a SpaceX rocket is going to space, and it's coming. The power whatever boosters are coming back. Whatever, blah blah blah. So, and they use a different system. The reason amateur rockets, this is so important, is because that spin happens when the rocket engine exhausts all its thrust. That parachute has to come out. And anyone who's skydived, I've skydived, anyone who else has skydived or used amateur rockets knows that the last thing you want to be doing when you deploy a parachute is spinning.
To have it spin, yeah, because you don't want it getting all tangled up.
You get tangled up. So this device we're talking about goes in these amateur rockets, and it gets to a certain altitude, just like when you skydive, the average pack has a device inside of it that means if you get under 2,000 feet, it will automatically deploy the parachute. That's kind of like if something happens in between to you consciously, your parachute still opens.
Yeah.
It's the other way around. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to explain basic, but yeah. What it does is once it gets to a certain altitude, what it does is it stops that rocket from spin. It makes it so the spin stops instantly. It's like kicking it back. Like if it was spinning all like clockwise fast, it's a device that hits a hammer and makes it go the other way, so it stops it from. So it all of a sudden just stops.
That's one of the videos of what the flat earthers use.
Yep.
How can something spinning so fast when it suddenly stops spinning?
Yeah,
and they just don't understand what
exactly.
They're talking about,
That quote unquote dome, it hitting the dome, is the YOLO device. Basically, you know, this is the best way. I even explained it once this way, and it was the best way I ever explained it. You know how when they water the grass, the sprinklers goes tick 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 tick, tick, and it spins back.
No, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Okay, so if you have like a sprinkler on your grass.
Oh, the sprinkler. Yeah, we don't have sprinklers in Scotland. We use too much rain.
That's amazing. But you know what I'm talking about, right? How it has the setting where it's like.
I've seen it in movies. The water spray hits it back.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The spray, it knocks it backwards. Yeah.
You guys really don't have sprinklers, do you?
Well, they probably have them somewhere on golf courses for the summer or something.
Yeah, but damn, that's crazy. That's amazing. Okay, so yeah, the way that works is the same way this device works. So imagine it's getting, as an amateur rocket's shooting up, it's just ticking, tick, 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 and then it gets to a certain elevation, where the sprinkler comes back all smooth and back to a starting point. The YOLO device does it too, where it kicks it back and it hits it, and it stops it, and it makes it stop at a certain point, and then it goes poof. That was used to Greg, and then the parachute comes out. but they know the parachute won't get tangled up. That's what that device is for. That's why if you see an amateur rocket do that, that is why an amateur rocket is doing it. They have a device that is easily explained behind it and how that device works. That was okay. Ooh, this is how big that was. Like I said, I used that as my first video when I came to the community. I was a Glober, right? And because that happened, when I became a flat earther, there was no way I could say space wasn't real. There was no way I could say rockets weren't real. And there was no way I could say satellites weren't real. Why? Because I've already debunked rockets being stopped for no reason. Right?
Yeah.
And that's what carried my flat when I was a flat earther. People were like, "How can you say this is honestly, this is exactly why my flat earth idea is the way it was. This is why I got in a lot of arguments with flat earthers.
Why it was destroyed? You just couldn't believe it anymore.
Because most flat earthers, and I say most, not all, don't believe in space. Most of them believe in a dome. Well, I can never say there's a dome. Why? Because I just got done debunking the dome. How am I going to, if I'm going to do any debunking, I got to go back and debunk myself. And I could never figure out a way to debunk myself on there being no dome. I was never a dome, like there was a dome flat earther because of that reason. I was never there's a no space because of that reason.
Yeah, but Sean, you're the kind of person, right? You seen this and you understood it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't say to yourself, well, that's just, it's, I'm just being lied to. That's just bullshit. That can't happen. You understood
I looked into it. Oh, yeah. And I've always
you
been like that.
You understood it, and you say to yourself,
yeah,
that totally, destroys this idea that I had.
Well, put it this way. Anytime, any claim, like nowadays, I don't so much now, because I my bullshit filter is a lot better than it was 4 years ago. But I've always come from a place where I hear something, holy shit, I look into it. It's never holy shit. Well, they said this, so this is what it is. Like this coronavirus thing, it came into my ear. I started hearing about it, and then over time,
that the other day.
Yeah, exactly. It's just over time I start reading and understanding it better. And once I realize that it's not a panic situation, but motherfucker, it's not a don't give a fuck situation either.
Real. You've
Exactly.
got to pay attention to
Exactly.
it. Yeah.
It's no longer I don't give a fuck. It may not be directly affecting you, but motherfucker, it's there.
Yeah, you've got to start making a plan for if anything happens. Is what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, put it this way, and like I said, I don't jump to either side, panic or no panic. It doesn't work that way with me. But I got to think about stuff like this. Like I got my son. I get my son on the weekends, and I got to go. Okay, well, if you're around people, then you're around your son, you got to worry about him. And if you got to worry about him, then I got to worry about his mother.
You don't have to worry about your son. Probably you have to worry about.
No, because my son's because what they were saying is
you go and visit your grandmom and he passes. To your grandma.
That's the thing. Well, that's what I was going to say.
It's other people around you.
See, that's the thing. Because my son, what they're saying is kids don't show symptoms and get sick, but they are carriers. Well, my son can carry that to my ex. My ex is very close with her family. And
exactly.
and her mother's older, her stepfather's older, her sister has a newborn baby, and there's people that you still have to. So it's not who am I directly in contact with. It's more of a is my web of people. And once you realize that your web of people is actually fucking insane, you got that's when it's realized who do I need to be in contact with and who do I not.
Yeah, I mean, we cancelled on Saturday there. We cancelled a birthday party for my nephew and his wife, and they've got kids, and we've got to be meeting a lot of strangers, and so we decided not to go. My mum's 83, my dad's 78. We decided not to go because it was just safer, you know what I mean? And I mean, it's not rampant in Scotland, but I was just thinking, why take the risk, She's going to have another birthday next year, so and if we're here to see her then, it's better than seeing her now and my parents dying, so I'm just taking the precaution.
Yeah. Well, I decided I'm going to do this tonight, so I'm actually going to get out of here because damn, Church said it earlier, and I realized it again. I'm at 4 hours, and
You got to eat some food. Right?
Exactly. I got to eat, and my son looks at me like I'm fucking crazy, and he's right too. Because I told him, I go, hey, 3 hours, 4 hours. I do I'll do 3, but then we'll do this. So he looks at me going crazy when I do it long. So even though he's playing video games, being loud right now.
No, I love all you guys.
No, I'm just playing with them. No, but no, but I was just gonna say, yeah. I was just gonna say, well, just in general, even on the live stream aspect of it, Church, it's hard. Well, see, here's the thing. Again, and I'll just speak for my stream, where mine's a hangout, and people just can put your phone down and listen. So a 4-hour stream, a lot of time what happens is people do bits and pieces, hour here, hour there. Sometimes they listen to the bits they didn't get to hear when they were doing this or that. But it's like I try to keep it shorter so people will always want to listen to it reback. And I can also even better get to the small chunks of information for later uploads. But I try not to do 4 hours because it's just, someone sees 4 hours, and sometimes you can't commit 4 hours to
watch.
It.
They just go out.
It does discourage people. That's why I learned with like my uploads. I don't get a very good upload thing, but that's because I'm a live streamer, not an uploader. My upload skills aren't there, so I don't pull people in and wait for the next type thing. But I've learned that because if you look at when I was a flat earther and a little bit glober, but learning, my uploads used to be long, drawn out. And then I learned a little bit more, and I made them shorter. But then what ended up happening was my intros were longer than the upload.
Well, I'm not surprised. I see a lot
Actually, Sean,
and conspiracy theories. It's like they're going for 8-9 hours talking about and repeating themselves over and over.
Exactly, and I don't want that. That will end up happening too. Well, that was the other thing because I realized that and this is why, if you guys notice, when I start and finish, I play a lot of music. I'm now in that realm where I really love making intros. If you guys don't realize it, but I have like 35 intros. I swear to you, I could play 35 different ones. It's actually took someone to make me realize that I should play, a certain ones. That's why I got the intro and outro now, because I can play 2 different ones instead of just one. But they're like, you should play the same one. It's kind of like, a branding type thing. But I play the music so I can put anything up if I want. I actually realized when I'm doing those standbys, I can play anything.
You are long-winded.
Damn right I am. Damn right.
Grief.
I was actually ending it, Hannah. I was just doing my ending rant. You guys don't even normally hear this because I usually
go and get something to eat. We can hang out.
I usually deafen myself when I do this part, but this is like giving you guys a treat. But I get what it is.
Treat.
I'm gonna go ahead and mute this place, and I'm gonna blame everything on Hannah. I mean, I'm not going to.
Don't you dare! Fuck off and get something.
I haven't been listening at all today. You guys are just arguing amongst yourselves.
Oh, it was good earlier. Me and Chris got into it.
Oh, I'll have to replay that part.
All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Hannah came late on purpose.
Nice, go have some food.
Came into here and blame me.
Yeah. I'll be back in a little bit, guys. I'm gonna go eat something. All right, guys. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. I've been on for a lot longer than I wanted to, but yeah. I think I may come on later on. There's a few things I wanted to talk about when it comes down to just basic things, not really anything specific, but go live. I'm not sure if Jose went live last night or he's going live tonight. I think it's tonight. Tonight's his birthday, I think, right? We'll see. But if he goes live, I'll see you guys over there, and then we'll see what happens. But I'm gonna talk to Travis. I see Travis actually did message me. I'm gonna see what's going on with him, and then maybe I'll go live if that's the situation. We may go live together. I don't know. We'll see. But other than that, guys, I'm going to get the FF out of here. Thank you guys for being here, hanging out, and just BSing. It was fun. Thank you. Peace.
Yeah.